Right, are we good? Are we live? I think we are. Hello all and welcome back to the Football Chat Live. The Europa League quarter-final second legs are here. Manchester United versus Sevilla. A very interesting game last week. 2-2. In dramatic fashion, Manchester United bottled a 2-0 lead thanks to own goals from Tyrell Malacia and Harry Maguire. And now we're going to see whether Sevilla can finish what they started. It's at the Roman Sanchez Pizjuan Stadium tonight, so hopefully Sevilla, with home advantage, might be able to pull one over Manchester United. The kings of the Europa League, Sevilla, they seem to win it every year, despite being not the best team in the competition. But tonight, I think if they were to win this game, surely they've got to be up there with the favourites. Joined by Harry, as always. It's an exciting stream, isn't it? Exciting game.
It is. Good evening. I felt like I thought last week, in about the 60th minute, I thought that this leg was going to be really boring because Man
I thought
United,
we were going to be watching Juve Sporting.
Man United looked like they were going to go on to dominate it. An absolute capitulation in the last 15 minutes at Old Trafford means that Sevilla are very much still in this game.
Yeah.
We're all square going into this 90 minutes tonight. Maybe we'll need more than 90. Who knows?
Well, that would be very exciting indeed. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Chelsea fan, Knick-Knack and Sloth. Welcome all. But yeah, where do we start? There's a lot to discuss. Do we start with the games that have already happened?
Because wow,
some drama. I mean, we were both sat there watching Fiorentina-led Poznan, and suddenly Poznan were 3-0 up and they'd levelled the tie. Unfortunately, Fiorentina turned it over eventually and got the win. They progressed through.
6-4 in aggregate.
Yeah, what a mental game. What a mental game. But yeah, very exciting scenes in Florence. In the Netherlands, though, it's been even more mental. AZ Alkmaar, of course, lost 2-0 to Anderlecht in the first leg. In the second leg, though, they're 2-0 up at home, and that game has gone to extra time. Hopefully, it's not the only game that goes to extra time tonight.
Already some extra time in that other games. You're saying that they are carrying out those extra 30 minutes right now.
Yeah, but unfortunately we can't see that game. It's the one that BT aren't.
But hope we'll also have updates on it and see how that ends. Could that go away to penalties? But as you said, another 6 games on for us tonight. You mean obviously including this one, the other one we've got on screen, Sporting Juventus, also a very close game. Sporting didn't play too badly when they went away to Turin, only lost 1-0, and I fully back them to be able to recover that at home. But whether Juventus can stop them from winning and it goes to extra time, who knows? We've already talked about West Ham, obviously drawing again, so that's still all to play for. But you'd think at home that the Hammers would have enough to beat them in normal time, and then Roma as well. They're going back to the Stadio Olimpico, 1 goal down. They need to overturn that if they want to get through.
So it's likely we're still going to be here come 11 p.m. UK time this evening. So make sure to stick around for all the action. I think we could even see more than one game go to extra time, in which case we're likely heading to pens, which would be exciting.
And I missed one. I'll see Union St Gilloise versus Leverkusen. That is 1-1 St Gilloise.
Arguably the game that I think is most likely to go the distance. Because
I hope not, because it's the only one we got.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm presuming they'd put it on one of the other channels, though. Surely they'd VTO going on. Here you go.
WWE highlights.
Oh, of course, yeah. We'll watch that then. If Union St Gilloise progress, then we will put on the WWE
while checking FootMob.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that would be exciting.
Yeah, we'll start with the main game tonight. Sevilla Man United. I'm surprised it's this close. I mean, we spoke about it a little bit there. Man United should have been clear in the first leg.
They should have. Sevilla, of course, currently 13th in La Liga. They are only 8 points ahead above the relegation zone.
My worry for United would be is I look at this Sevilla starting 11 and they're at home. I'd probably say the starting 11 stronger, and obviously with home advantage, it's not going to be easy.
Stronger than their team
United.
in the first leg.
Very
Not
so.
stronger than the Man United side.
Oh, no.
Could have easily been mixed up there with what you said. But yeah, speaking of those lineups, shall we get into them? Of course, we are in Seville for tonight's big quarter-final tie. And the Seville lineup is as follows. Yassine Bounou, Morocco's hero at the World Cup. Didn't have a good first leg, but still a very, very good goalkeeper and will be crucial if it goes to penalties. Flat back 4 then, we picked up an assist in the first leg, Jesus Navas. Yeah. He's got the captain's armband and he starts tonight. Loic Bade comes into the back line, Nianzou out from that team in the first leg. Then Markout and Acuna both keep their place in the side.
That doesn't surprise me. Nianzou
no, they weren't
so
great.
Montiel.
Yeah, was not a great first leg. Pivot then of Gudel. Thanks again. We love to pronounce his name. And Fernando. Campos on the right. Lamea on the left. Rakitic in there despite being anonymous last time out. And En-Nesyri leading the line. That could be a crucial difference.
That's a big one
because
for me.
there was a big shift in Sevilla's play last time when they brought off Eric Lamea and brought on En-Nesyri. If they can have that from the start tonight, well, they could hit Manchester United very early.
I mean, En-Nesyri, Sevilla's top goal scorer this season with 14 goals. Obviously, Oliver Torres, the unfortunate one, dropped to the bench with Lamela shifted out wide.
Yes, as for Manchester United, then it's also a 4-2-3-1. David De Gea between the sticks, no shock there. The back line very weakened by injury. Wan-Bissaka right back, Dalot left back, and a defensive partnership of Victor Lindelof and captain Harry Maguire.
I mean, watching them, those two Nottingham Forest at the weekend was amusing. And obviously Harry Maguire, when he came on last week, scored an own goal. So
he's quite a funny player. But yeah, then I presume it's a pivot of Casemiro and Eriksen with Sabitzer pushed up a little higher, Antony on the right, Sancho on the left, and Tony Martial against the side he was on loan at last season leads the line.
Yeah, a very much weakened United side, as you said. No Rashford, no Bruno, no Varane,
no Lisandro.
There's missing a lot.
Even Luke Shaw's out injured at the moment.
Missing a lot of key players. But they have got players that can step up, and I do think Tony Martial, this is his chance. You know, he's been given an opportunity here against a side that he knows a lot about. As you said, Rashford injured, so he comes in to replace him. He's got a chance to prove himself to Ten Hag tonight, and I think he could do that. He's got to find form, though. You know, he needs to score a goal tonight, or at least look good. I think the other man to look out for is probably Marcel Sabitzer. Got a double in the first leg and was brilliant, really.
I think it could cause Sevilla a lot of problems. Sevilla last time defensively were woeful. They just didn't track the runners. They didn't win any of their 50-50 duels, especially in the first half, and United just played through them. That Marcel Sabitzer had acres to work with and slotted it past Bunu like he wasn't there. So Sevilla need to be tighter at the back tonight. They need to, actually track the runs, mark their men, and don't allow themselves to get distracted. I mean, too many times while their players just go flying forward to the ball gets played round them, and Sabitzer was then in behind. So I do feel that this could be, if Sevilla don't concede in the first half, they can easily win this game. But my fear is United score 2 in the first half and then it's done. Obviously, the first leg proves that may not be the case, but
you never know.
I just don't think Sevilla can pull off a ridiculous comeback twice.
And
I guess we'll see.
Loic Bardet, big opportunity for tonight. It hasn't been a great success in Europe for French centre-halves. Varane injured, Nianzou had a shocker last week. Upamecano looked tragic against City in both legs. So he's going to hope that he can't follow in the same feet as his fellow French companions.
Yeah, French centre-halves not having a great time of it.
But he's a decent centre-half. I'm not expecting him to have such a bad game, but I didn't think Nianzou would have a bad game last week, so...
No, Nianzou's an interesting one because I think he's a sensational centre back, or did before he joined Sevilla, but he's really struggled to adapt to life at Sevilla, and I mean in general Sevilla's season's been woeful. So yeah,
but it's going to see what happens. This I think missing a goal threat are United, but obviously they missed Rashford for the first leg, so I don't know, that might not mean anything. I think Bruno Fernandes is an interesting one. Dropped for tonight. That doesn't surprise me.
It's an interesting call, isn't it? Because I think he's a match winner. He scores pens, he creates chances. He's a very good player.
I think it's the right decision. He didn't look great last Thursday, and he didn't look good against Forest either.
I think he's worse in this deeper role. I don't know. Yeah. It's sort of trying to accommodate other players now.
Big when Sabitzer's in the form that he is, you've got to play him.
Yeah, I guess after that double last week, you can't really change the side, but it's going to be interesting. What are you trying to read the Spanish?
It's never something. I don't know what it is, but anyway,
seems to be Sevilla's mantra because they're all holding up the same thing. The Sevilla fans very passionate. They're very much up for tonight. The supporters, whether the players will give them a performance to be proud of is yet to be seen. But
I mean, look at that. That Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan is packed to the rafters with Seville fans.
Very much is. Macho, by the way, welcome to the stream. Been a sad week for us Betis fans. Yeah, I can imagine so. And if Sevilla were to win tonight, surely it only gets worse for the Betis fans. But Yeah, welcome to the stream, Matteo. Hopefully it's not too painful an evening for you. It's sort of a win-win, though, I guess, for Matteo. It's the only person who is a win-win for.
Yeah.
Because either we see Manchester United out, or we see Sevilla out. So for Matteo,
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's a win-win.
Yeah,
So
that is quite good. We talked about United Sevilla there. Probably should touch on a little bit. Sporting Juventus. Huge game tonight for both sides. Juventus found out tonight that they have had their points deduction in the Liga rescinded, so they're back up into the top 4. So that's good for them.
that's why you said La Liga. I think that's just all
I might have said La Liga.
Yeah.
Serie A.
You threw me there.
Juventus.
I was only half listening. I was like trying to work out
Juventus
what you
had
meant.
their
But
points deduction in Serie A rescinded, so they're back up to 3rd, but they'll still want to win tonight. And do you think that could maybe make fans probably a bit more on side, might be a bit more relieved? Because the club kind of fell apart. Everyone thought they'd capitulate.
I still think they are going to be desperate to win the Europa League because there's still a chance that the points are taken away from them and they are booted therefore out of the Champions League
They need
spots.
a trophy. I mean, look at that. That is, I mean, I don't know, that's brilliant. It looks like they're throwing a toilet roll.
I think they might be.
Sensational
scenes here in Seville.
It just looks like toilet roll.
Covering the pitch.
Right. That's not great.
I'm saying, it's quality.
That is quality, but I'm guessing that's going to take a while to clear.
Nah, come on. It's only a bit of
toilet roll.
White paper. Just push it. Look, they've already got the stewards out there. Look at them run.
On.
They knew that was going to happen then because they've got people ready to go.
They've got a squad. They've got a special squad that go out and roll them out and go pick them up. But Sporting, I think they're a good side. Obviously knocked out Arsenal. I thought it'd be. I think they could win tonight and get through. Should we start with that game?
Yeah, go on then. Give your prediction. In the meantime, Matteo mentioning the passing of a former Real Betis player, rest in peace, and that Joaquin is retiring at the end of the season.
I saw that.
Shame.
Yeah.
I love Joaquin.
41 years old.
I mean,
42.
it makes sense. He's ancient now, but a sensational player. And Matteo also saying he wants Sevilla to win and the trophy to come to Spain.
I mean,
Fair enough.
yeah,
Maybe a bit more of a selfless look there. I think I'd rather do some horrendous acts before Tottenham winning the Champions League.
I was relieved to see that Arsenal got knocked out of Sporting. I was very happy.
Yeah.
But I guess that makes sense. But yeah, Sporting Juventus. I don't think it will go extra time. I'm gonna go 2-1. No, I'm gonna go 2-0 Sporting. Come on, about.
I like Nick Knack's comment, by the way. There'll be a toilet paper shortage in Seville now.
Yeah, I'll go 2-0 Sporting with goals from Marcus Edwards and Pedro Goncalves.
Fair enough. Sporting to turn it around. I'm going to go 2-1 Sporting. And to extra time we had, I think I'm going to go for Manu Ugarte. Is he back from suspension?
Yes.
Yes, he is. I'm going to go for a goal from him. I'm trying to think who their striker is. I could go Bastos, but he just doesn't play for them. I'm in the wrong time period. But I will go. The only people kind of ahead of Pedro Porro. I'm going to have to look at the Sporting side to give a good prediction.
I don't know if my two are starting tonight.
Goncalves, Edwards is leading the line. I'm going to go Trincao. I'll go Trincao since he's now on loan there, I believe, isn't he? Yeah, he's on loan from Barcelona. So yeah, I think he'll score. And then for Juventus, I'm going to go Moretti, the youngster. Big fan of Fabio Moretti.
So you think we're going to extra time Sporting Juventus? The reason I haven't said that Sporting Juventus go extra time.
There you go. Extra time here.
I'm saving my extra time for this one.
Come on.
I think just because Sevilla are at home, I think they'll have enough. I'm going to go 1-1 in the 90 with goals from Martial and En-Nesyri, and then penalties. I'm not going to say who's going to win. I'm going to say penalties.
Yeah, like I'm not saying who's going to win Sporting Juve. As for United, I think they're going through. I think they're going to win 3-1. Are United fans falling over in the crowd? Luckily, his moment of horror has been captured
he's
by
all right. Yeah, he's all right. He fell down like 2 flights.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 3-1.
Poor woman.
Tony Martial at the hat trick, and En-Nesyri gets one for Sevilla. And I think he'll score first, and everyone will throw toilet paper on the pitch again, and then Martial.
Flares. There's still toilet roll in front. It's definitely not. I don't know what it is.
Sensational though. Sevilla getting up for it. The atmosphere tonight could make the difference because there's a Mancunian with a shirt off and that's about it, and the bloke who's falling down some stairs.
We've seen toilet off on the pitch. We're about to kick off though.
Yeah, we are about to. Manchester United going to get us underway here. Marcel Sabitzer, the goal scorer in the first leg, going to take this kick-off. I think the referee's going to have a bit of work to do tonight. I don't think it's going to be on the pitch, though. It's more going to be off the pitch, where the chaos ensues. Already an intense atmosphere. Hopefully, it's an energetic game as well. Sabitzer gets us started. Manchester United get us underway here for the second leg of this Europa League quarter-final. Who will progress, Sevilla or Manchester United? It's all to play for. It's going to be a very exciting game indeed. And already, Wan-Bissaka and Maguire putting their own team under the cosh a little bit. Marcus Acuna up into the air. Probably their most experienced player, Marcus Acuna. Of course, a World Cup winner with Argentina back in November. Sevilla applying the pressure early on here. Rakitic tries to get across the box. Wan-Bissaka puts it out, but it's for a goal kick. Rakitic aggrieved by that decision, but I think he may have been correct there, the referee. Yeah, it does. No, it does come off Wan-Bissaka. He's right to be annoyed by that.
Yeah, referee tonight, Artur Suarez Diaz.
And we've got an early goal in
God,
St Gilwa for the away side. Leverkusen 1, St Gilwa 0. As it stands, then that's 2-1 Leverkusen on aggregate. No, not at all. But yeah, welcome. So many people getting into the stream, as we start the game. I'm Harry. Welcome. They're going. He's going 2-0 United at half time, 3-3 at full time, 4-3 Sevilla. Come the end of extra time.
Mental. I love it.
Yeah,
that'd be brilliant. Actually, United team like that, then. So they go 2-0 up to 4-2.
Yellowstone says 4-0 Sevilla, just to go through all the predictions. Matteo saying 3-1 Sevilla. Soft saying 2-1 Sevilla. Nick-Nack saying a draw, and then in extra time Rashford will come on and win it.
He's on the bench?
Well, I'm guessing so.
But yes, yeah, he probably is saying Nick-Nack's predicted him to.
But yeah. A lot going on. London came welcome to the stream as well. Welcome. So many people hopping in. Here is Jadon Sancho. Tries to find Tony Martial.
Lovely stadium here in Seville.
Yeah, runs out of play. Bunu now will take the goal kick. Yeah. Seville will be happy. It's not been a horrendous start. United, that was a poor pass out. But if they can cut errors out like that out of the game, they should be alright.
Sancho had one saved by Bunu by this point already in the first leg. That's a good start.
Yeah, I mean, it's 26 seconds, wasn't it?
26 seconds in that
no, Sancho scored, did he not?
Oh, yeah, he scored it.
It was offside. Yeah.
Because we thought, time's over already in 26 seconds.
Puna will send this long. They have now got a presence up front now with Naziri, though, and that's going to help. Maguire there gets caught by Lamea, and that's going to be pulled back for a free kick. Understandably so. Rashford not back yet. Is he on the bench? Because if not, Nick-Nack's prediction is automatically wrong.
I'm not sure.
Marcus Rashford does make the bench.
I didn't think Lamea touched him there.
Harry Maguire accused of diving. Yeah, Marcus Rashford does make the bench. So if they need him tonight, United may have him available, but I'm sure they will not want to use him if they don't have to.
They want to save him for the FA Cup semi-final this weekend.
Indeed. And the rest of their Premier League season, and potentially some Europa League semi-finals as well. So
maybe. So Vix has been pushed over.
They've got a lot of games to play still, United.
Into the hoardings here, I think. Or into the bloke that was just sat there.
And Acuna's got the referee in his face. Maguire's scrapping the linesman.
I don't really know why.
And it's started quite the discussion now.
That's 7 Sevilla players here.
Everyone's crowding around the ref. The ref's like, I want some personal space here. I'm not feeling comfortable.
Don't blame you.
But yeah, Sabitzer. I don't think that was too. That was Martial, by the way. I don't think it was too over the line. He's a bit aggressive, but. Oh, he has gone flying into the subs bench, to be fair. Not subs bench. The coach is sat on the bench.
If the box isn't there, he doesn't hit his head on anything.
Yeah, it's a little over the top, but the complete.
I mean, hopefully he's alright.
Meltdown that's ensued is
kind of like a bit of a rat and bull.
Yeah. He has absolutely bodied a bit to there, but.
I mean, hopefully this is alright. He's still on the far. I think he's,
just receiving some treatment.
I would be. He's been shoved over and his head's hit a cool box. He's alright back to his feet now.
Roma almost scored, by the way. That's going to be. I think that could be the most interesting tie of the evening. We'll keep tabs on that one as well.
I'd probably think Feyenoord could be the better team tactically.
I'd love Feyenoord.
But when you've got Jose Mourinho, you're never out down.
Well, that Roma side has more quality players, I think. But as a team, I prefer Feyenoord.
Didn't Pellegrini miss a penalty as well in that?
Yeah.
Ball in. Bunu
not confident there. But he does get out into a good area. Acuna releases Lamea with a brilliant little ball in behind. Unfortunately, Lamea is not quick anymore.
I know we've only watched him play for 94 minutes, but he does not. Bunu hasn't looked as solid as he did the World Cup at all, or as comfortable. He looked like he looked like he knew what he was doing, like in the World Cup semi-final.
Maybe having Hakimi at right back rather than Jesus Navas just gives you a bit more confidence.
And Roman Saiss and Aguard as the centre half is probably better than Marcao and Valde. Or Nianza as it was in the first leg. I mean, it doesn't help when your centre half do fall over and just give the ball.
Still got En-Nesyri though, so
yeah.
You're still aiming for the same bloke. Maguire, he's sent
Maybe they should
En-Nesyri
buy
there.
Ziyech and create a Moroccan contingent.
Yeah, hopefully
Just
that
get
would
Ziyech out of
something.
Chelsea. That's a long ball and that's going to go straight to the Moroccan man in goal.
Yeah, Yassine Bouni.
Very good goalkeeper, but a bit error prone.
Yeah.
Which isn't great for a goalkeeper. He's gone long. Look, he's going to look for that long ball to En-Nesyri all night long.
I remember after the World Cup, a lot of people wanted Bouni to get moved to a top European side. I think the second half of the season at Sevilla has shown why he's not ready for that.
Yeah.
And I don't think he'll ever get that, but he's a good player, Yassine Bouni. Good goalkeeper.
I think despite Sevilla struggling, struggling sides usually always have one or two players that still shine. Like En-Nesyri's still got 14 goals this season.
And that's the thing, right? Bouni, though, he's a goalkeeper that can make a difference. Sevilla could win today solely because Bouni has made some saves and then En-Nesyri scored a goal.
It depends if he turns up or not today.
Here is Anthony. United coming forward. Marcel Sabitzer, bit of space, thought he might shoot. Cut out by Barde.
He could be the difference tonight as well.
Yeah. A little more composed, seemingly.
I didn't think Marcao was too horrendous. I think it was more Nianzu.
Nianzu struggled, yeah. Big game.
I mean, Nianzu and Montiel on that right-hand side were probably the culprits of both goals, and they've both been dropped.
Not a horrendous ball out wide by Anthony, by the way. And Sancho, I mean, he managed to get touched to it, but he wasn't keeping it on the pitch.
No.
Yeah, just massively overhit. Sevilla throw, though they are stuck in their own corner, so if United can pen him in here, this might be wonderful from Anthony.
Yeah.
Jesus Navas. He's taking his time about this one, but he will throw it long. Campos can't flick on. Considering what's been given already, like when Maguire fell over him on a free kick. Harsh that one's not been given.
Yeah.
But Sevilla have another throw now. Gedelj there, getting involved.
Of course he is.
Hopefully he's not involved too much because his name is not the easiest to pronounce. And we're probably still getting it incorrect now.
Yeah.
Navas finds Rakitic. Rakitic tries to get it to a Campos, but it's won back by United.
He's a man that needs to step up tonight, Ivan Rakitic.
I think I'd go say Lucas Campos, but yeah, I think.
Oh,
they've won it high on the pitch. En-Nesyri! It's in! Sevilla have scored! En-Nesyri! They pounced on Maguire's mistake. It was shifted across to En-Nesyri, who smashes it past De Gea, and Sevilla have taken the advantage here. Who saw this coming? Well, not me. I predicted it wrong already, seemingly. But Sevilla... No, I didn't, did I? I said En-Nesyri would score early. Smashed it there. En-Nesyri scored. Sevilla have taken the lead. And it all comes. Harry Maguire knocks it back to De Gea. De Gea then gives it back to Maguire. And it was obvious. It's a terrible pass. It's one back. En-Nesyri picks it up, smashes it home. De Gea rooted to the spot. This all comes from Harry Maguire.
I feel bad for United because you just can't make just can't make this stuff up anymore. This bloke is horrendous.
Yeah, he's just so incompetent. And the thing is, I feel for United fans to a certain extent because Varane and Lissandro don't make that mistake. Yeah. They just don't.
But I mean,
shocking from Maguire.
They took advantage of it, but
composed
United,
by En-Nesyri in the face of goal.
United could be cost the Europa League this season solely because of Harry Maguire, and that was horrendous. He's now scored an own goal and played En-Nesyri through on goal.
Well, I would pretty much credit that goal to Harry Maguire there.
He's given Sevilla 2 goals.
I mean, it's
across the tie.
I agree with Nick Nack's point that it's daft to Gea to pass it back to him. He's left him boxed in there.
He was under pressure from 3 people.
Lemaire, of course, registering assists.
I know De Gea was going 1-0 Juventus.
Oh, the ties are getting exciting now.
Kicking off.
In the first 10 minutes, we've had goals in 3 different matches. Juve 1-0, and that's disappointing for Sporting.
And if you want to go to extra time.
Yeah. Especially since it looks like at the moment, well, if United are going to get something out of this game, they may need extra time at this rate. And the Sevilla fans, well, if you thought they were making noise earlier, they've turned it up a notch again. They are bouncing now. Literally bouncing up and down. Sensational. The atmosphere at the Roman Sanchez Pizjuan is sensational.
I mean, wow, it's just not what United needed at all.
Because now, not only do Sevilla have that early goal, not only do they have the home advantage, they're going to take momentum from that. And that's cold from Lamela. I don't know where this has turned up from, but Lamea's playing sensationally. Another goal. All of the games are scoring early. Nice are 1-0 up against Basel. Gaetan Laborde with that goal. They now lead 3-2 on aggregate.
Talk about that one earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, in the Conference League. Of course, the winner of that will face Fiorentina, who won earlier in the early kickoff. Still nothing in Anderlecht versus Alkmaar, by the way. Still 2-0. That we are a couple minutes away from penalties. It's now 110th minute. 10 more minutes to play there, and then penalty shootout. The rate
this is going, the only game that's going to get extra time is
the game we went live.
Against West Ham.
Oh yeah, that one as well. I still think there's a lot more goals in tonight's ties. En-Nesyri wins at half the pitch.
We've seen so many inside the first 10
minutes. What a dribble this is. Casemiro cuts it out. Though now, the ball played in behind by Sevilla. Campos almost catches Maguire napping.
What a tackle.
And then Acuna, I think he's unlucky not to
similarly to last week, I still think if Sevilla go 2-0 up, they could still throw it away.
But crucially, at least we'd be going to extra time. I don't think Sevilla can go 2-0 up and then lose 3-2.
No.
But United still have players like Rashford to come off the bench, so anything really can happen.
Seriously, United could score in a minute.
These are the nights we love. After two dire nights of Champions League quarter-finals,
get rid of
the Conference League and the Europa League. Right? I think it was Rakitic who just smashed it in from 40 yards after a foul.
Everyone stopped because it had been pulled back for a foul. But
Also, if De Gea actually just let that one in like that, I think
the Champions League.
The Champions
League's been so dull compared to the Europa League over the last 2 legs. That's what I like. The Europa League, I don't know what it is. Maybe
Eriksen is Maguire
again.
There's
not such a golfing quality between the teams. Like every time it's competitive. Because you look at the Champions League.
Yeah, but there shouldn't be a golfing quality between Manchester City and Bayern Munich. There shouldn't be a golfing quality between Chelsea and Real Madrid.
There still is. Because one in
I just felt even like the round of 16. Like Tottenham Milan was dead. Here comes Sancho, Anthony Martial. Nice dribble. It's cut out though. Falls to Eriksen. And he's lost possession.
I'll be honest.
Here comes Lamela.
United tonight will be riding on the fact they can outscore Sevilla. Because defensively they just cannot rely on that defence.
But Sevilla's defence has looked astute so far. This doesn't look as open as it was last time. But then, as we saw, everything can get undone in a matter of moments, as United proved in the first leg.
I can't remember the manager's name, but I think he's got team selection spot on tonight.
Yeah, well, you know what? We'll give him credit. I mean, I can't fathom why you drop En-Nesyri in the last
week he got it all wrong. But I think the problem is, though...
Jose Luis Mendilibar.
I think you were right how they didn't really want to be in it, but when he realised they have a chance tonight, I think he went stronger. Because they'll look at it and go, they can get to a Europa League semi-final. As it stands, they'll play Juventus.
And they're out of the relegation fight realistically now. It's going to take a massive... It would be the worst fall-off in anything ever if they got relegated now. So
I just think...
They're pretty safe. They can throw everything at the Europa League, and if they get a trophy at the end of it, he gets a lifetime contract.
They'll play Juventus as it stands. I back them against Juventus. I think that'd be a good game.
Casemiro, Eriksen. Here's Jadon Sancho. Back to Eriksen. Thing is, though, this team realistically is good enough to win the Europa.
And En-Nesyri.
Especially if you look at the other teams, because I don't think Juve are as good as people are making out.
Because again, you look at it and go, you've got mostly average players, and you've got a couple really good quality players, and a couple like Champions League players and things like that.
And this crowd are going to be up for whatever tie they get, so...
At home, I really back
Here comes Lucas Ocampos, lovely drive. And now Sevilla very much camped in United's half. Fernando.
Maybe they're just scared by Old Trafford, because the whole team looks much more comfortable.
Yeah. And the fact that
getting an early goal helps.
There's not some... I mean, they were shocking from the off in the Old Trafford game, so maybe you're right there. Maybe the situation just got to them, but they're used to playing here in an atmosphere where everyone's cheering for them.
Especially when they get handed a goal like that.
Feyenoord came close to goal as well, according to Matteo.
Thanks, Matteo, for the updates.
Yeah.
Because we can't watch like 7 games in one. There's 7 games on right now. Oh, that's a silly foul for Wan-Bissaka. The ball was played and he's just gone through Rakitic for no reason, really. And now this is a chance for Sevilla to extend their advantage from a good set piece. Bit straight.
Why is no one making a wall? Just hit it.
It is a bit straight.
Oh, no, it's from the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, though, if you've got someone who can knuckleball it, this is an ideal sort of area. I don't know if they do. But yeah. As London Kane says, the last 10 years, Sevilla king of the Europa League. They are. They just love this competition for whatever reason. There's something about it for Sevilla in the Europa League. This is a chance for Rakitic, by the way,
last year?
to write his name into Sevilla's history books.
Oh, Frankfurt.
Yeah.
But they have got the
Beat
6.
Rangers in the
They've
final.
got the 6 in the
Thanks
logo.
to Aaron Ramsey being
Yeah.
horrendous at penalties.
So yeah, 6-time Europa League winners.
Rakitic, it's into the wall, comes back to Rakitic, and he's gone through Dallo but hasn't hit the ball. Sorry, gone through Casemiro. Acuna tried to get the ball into the box, stopped by Casemiro. United will play out, and now Anthony flying down this right-hand side. He's running away from Marcel. Marcel bumped into Sabitzer in the first minute, and now no one goes near him. He's just found Anthony off the ball.
Yeah, just left a little bit on him.
And there again, he just gets
keep that on. Well, he's keeping that on. Brilliant from Anthony.
Goes Anthony, and then Acuna, that was probably with his hand, but it's out for a throw.
No, throw.
Yeah. Smart from Marcos Acuna there. Well, he definitely just slapped that out of play, but
Let's have that.
fully,
Yeah, he did
fully. Oh no, it's out for a
corner as
corner.
well. He's given a throw.
No, it's a
I know
corner.
he's given a corner. Oh, it's free kick. Referee gave a free kick. That's what I think he's signalling to be fair. Good call from the liner.
Sevilla 13th in the table. That's the equivalent of playing Wolves or Monza. Yeah, but I don't think it's respective of the quality Sevilla have. They've just had a terrible season.
Yeah, do you think that Wolves team would have got to Europa League quarter final if they were in it?
No.
They got draws. They're not a bad team. They've got Diego Costa.
Maybe because they don't need
that's
you don't need consistency. You just need to have a couple of good games.
Yeah.
And I think that Wolves team has
That's what
game-changing
they've been
players
doing.
like
That's what they've
Ruben
been doing this
Neves.
season. Go watch the goal back. Why does
Yes, De Gea. And you know what? We criticise Maguire heavily, but De Gea needs to take some blame for that one.
Say it. I mean, blimey, goalkeepers very. Two substitute goalkeepers. They're very excited.
And then Naziri
Absolutely loving it. And so were the paramedics. Fair enough.
jumping for joy in
And he's
front
got his
of
crisps.
the Sevilla faithful. He's loving it.
Then just telling everyone to calm down.
Yeah.
That's your
Harry
captain.
Maguire.
And that's the problem. I can understand that would be really tough from if you watch your captain make that mistake and you've got to try and regroup from that.
Bruno. Ball over the top, Harry Maguire.
Oh,
I mean, they're so unconfident there, and he's
Dyer
smashing
comes
out of
all
play.
out there, and then
There's no
doesn't
communication.
say anything to Harry Maguire.
Yeah.
So if Harry Maguire gives it away again, then that's another goal because it's an open goal.
I think it should be Sevilla's prerogative. They've got to remain defensively solid, don't get me wrong, but they should be
Get a goal now.
hoping to score another early one. Because if they get two, that could very much just...
Yeah, just sit back and kick it long for the next 70 minutes.
Exactly. They could definitely take the wind out of United's sails completely. I mean, they're barely going along the river at the moment, but...
I don't think they've left this shore, have they, United?
Well, they have, but they're not. They're struggling. They're
And
paddling
Maguire
through
punched
like...
the hole in the bottom of the boat.
Yeah. Ball across. Campos
I feel like
could
he
have got there.
I
Yeah.
think that's what he's saying. I think he's just...
He's saying, sorry, I've not been doing my yoga, mate. I can't get my leg up there.
What's this?
This is Maguire being incapable of defending.
No, to be fair though, why did De Gea run away out and just not collect it? And
Yeah,
Maguire's
Maguire
like, talk to
indicating
me,
he
mate.
needs to
You're going to
communicate.
sprint out to your area and just not say anything about it.
Yeah, let's don't ask him if he can change his vote. Speaking of which, 15 votes in the poll and chat. 40% Sevilla, 40% Manchester United, and 20% opting for a draw. Keep the votes coming in if you haven't voted already.
As I say, 15 watching right now. No way is that everyone who's
No,
voted.
yeah. Trying to find Rakitic. It could be.
Could be.
Feasibly
And
could
it
be.
is fair enough. Thank you for voting.
Yeah.
Ten Hag's sweating.
Hmm.
He'll be right. This is exactly what he would have not wanted.
Got a point to prove, I think, Ten Hag. I think obviously he's a sensational coach, and not to me, but I think there's still people questioning whether he's got what it takes at the highest level, because United have been on the end of some big losses this season, namely big defeats to Liverpool 7-0,
City
6-2.
Brentford.
Yeah, but Brentford, they were still adapting, so I don't really count that one.
I think, to be fair, I think he does done well to get a trophy in the cabinet.
Yeah, but if they lose this tonight, I still think United aren't safe in Champions League. I think with Villa flying at the moment, Brighton in good form, and with games in hand,
I think they'll be all right.
Tottenham with potential to still
shut
do
up.
something at the end. I know
Shut
they lost to
up.
Bournemouth.
Stop talking there.
Newcastle as well.
Newcastle done it great. To be fair, I'll take that back. They won 5 games in a row before they played Villa. But does that make a statement of how good Villa are? That Newcastle won 5 in a row, and then they got...
Well, if Watkins scores every game forever, then I think Villa are guaranteed Champions League. That's really a pen.
I mean,
is the VR in operation? Sure,
there's
there
another
is.
goal somewhere. Can't see where it is.
I'll have a look on football.
Sporting
a level.
a level.
Marcus Edwards 20th minute penalty. Sporting Lisbon 1, Juve 1 on the night. 2-1 on aggregate.
There's a penalty and then it says the team's name. Well, that's a long team name.
United, that's a foul. And they won position up the pitch, but it was a foul on Marcao. Rightfully pulled back by the referee there. Yeah, another goal. Tonight's certainly providing the action. We've had a plentiful amount of goals across the leagues. Hopefully this keeps up for the remainder of the stream. And yeah, as Matteo said, it's Edwards' goal. Sporting, if they can get another one, then they'll be heading to extra time.
To be fair, that would probably be the most likely game to go to extra time.
Yeah.
Because I'd say they're probably the closest teams on paper. Because on paper and on form, you'd probably say United are much better than Sevilla. You'd probably say that, in terms of like reputation, you'd probably say Leverkusen are better than St Gilwell. That's probably the other game that's probably closest on paper.
Casemiro, Anthony, Wan-Bissaka, Lameo challenges and he's won the ball.
Wan-Bissaka went to pick the ball up for the throw before...
It was off the pitch in the eyes of the referee. But...
He didn't wait for it to go, he just tried to pick it up.
Yeah. Anyway, here's Wan-Bissaka
He has got the
with
ball
the
in his
throw.
hands now. He's allowed to throw it and he goes to Maguire and just kicks it long.
And Basel have gone close as well, so there's a lot going on. Thank you, Matteo, again. We love the updates.
So, we can't watch 7 channels at once.
And is it Akmar about to go to penalties?
Wow. Wish we could watch that. It's really annoying we can't.
We will keep tabs on that as it happens, though.
Yeah. That's big, because I think whoever wins that will go on to play West Ham or Ghent.
Yeah.
So realistically, maybe they'd be my favourites for the competition.
I'm surprised it's not AZ, because I think they are a much better side than Anderlecht. But
yeah.
they just lost 2-0 in the first leg, which is a bit of a shock.
I'll be honest. I think Fiorentina are crap after watching them today. They got very lucky. They were rubbish.
But the fact they were able to score 2 at the end there shows they have still got
quality. But against
quality.
a better team, it isn't Lech Poznan. They struggle. So I would say...
If they face Nice, that'll be a good game.
Say West Ham get knocked out, Alkmaar or Anderlecht will be my favourites.
And we are now going to penalties.
Oh, here we go.
Holland. Alkmaar are going to take Anderlecht to penalties. It's going to be an interesting result to see who wins that shootout. Here now, Jadon Sancho. On the left for Manchester United. Driving forwards. Still Sancho.
Drive.
Weaves in and out. Anthony blocked by Sabitzer. Wan-Bissaka, but it's straight at Bunu. Should be doing better there.
It didn't help that Anthony's shot was blocked by Savitzer. And then Wan-Bissaka should put it straight at the keeper.
Matteo says that Fiorentina are his faves.
Really?
Interesting.
I mean, they look good in the first leg.
The thing is, if you look at the first leg, I'm convinced. The second leg, though, you can't concede 3 to Lech Poznan.
I was watching those goals as well.
I'm not convinced by any of them, because Nice conceded twice to Barca in the first leg.
Yeah, Alkmaar conceded twice to Anderlecht. West Ham drew to Ghent. Anyone could win it to us. I wouldn't be surprised if...
We could see a shock winner in the... It's likely we will see a shock winner in the Conference League.
Could be Nice, you know.
Ericsson goes beyond, blocked.
Nice would be my underdogs.
Yeah. There's been a lot of underperformance. Like, who was the Spanish side in the Conference League? I can't remember. They've been out for so long. Oh, yeah, I think they were knocked out, weren't they?
To Anderlecht. They lost to Anderlecht. I said they'd win it. Because they looked quite good.
That would make sense. They love knockout football.
And they got to... How you go from the semis to the Champions League to getting knocked out to
Lazio are out. So they would have been a big player.
Alkmaar quite good, to be fair.
And Villarreal as well, also out. Other than that, the standard of competition is a little lower than it was the year before. Because the year before we had like Tottenham, Roma, Feyenoord.
I mean, the final.
And now a lot of those sides are now Europa League.
And that final's been repeated in the Europa League quarter-finals. It says it all, really, doesn't it?
Obviously, I know Tottenham didn't actually get out of the groups in the Conference League, but...
Because they just polo stage.
Yeah.
We've also got to enjoy it, because next year's the last year of the group stage format, right?
Yeah.
And then we're into the 36 league.
It's going to be mental.
It is going to be ridiculous.
I mean, the first half of the season, if a week goes by, in fact, I think for the whole season, if a week goes by where we're not live, it's going to be a shock.
Probably.
So look forward to that in 2 years' time.
I don't think I'm going to like it.
I don't know.
Steve, I don't mind it on FM, so I might get on with it.
I've heard other people who play FM despising it, so...
I think it's easier, because, I guess especially as on a smaller team, it's quite actually easier to get through.
Yeah.
Casemiro loses possession.
I can't tell, though, whether it'll make it less or more predictable. Because in the current group stages, you could just have one big team underperform, and that helps a small team get through. But this is going to require... The new format's going to require quite a few big teams to
Yeah.
underperform.
But I'll be
It's the only
like,
small sides get through.
that's why, and because of that reason, I think the knockout playoff round could be the most interesting round of the tournament.
Yeah.
Because that will have the underdogs versus the underperforming big teams.
And they could, we'll see more underdogs get
Yeah.
one-off matches, or two-leg matches, against big sides where they could easily
It's another
become
opportunity to
big
get
win.
extra time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which we love. When was our last extra time?
Would have been a final. Would have been the World Cup final, right?
Oh yeah, that was quite a while ago. To be fair,
Yeah, it has been 4 months.
I forgot the World Cup final went to because they didn't go to penalties, so they went to extra time. Oh,
Did go pens.
They did go pens. Oh, I forgot. I'm there. Oh yeah, because Argentina went to pens against Netherlands in the quarters.
Since then, we only had one
And-
final, and that was the Carabao Cup, where it's
Which
quite
was-
comfy for United. Acuna, Lamea, Rakitic, nice play. En-Nesyri dealt with by Lindelof, falls to Lamea. Sevilla coming forward now. Rakitic has options, picks out Gadelj. Rabona into the box. En-Nesyri, Ocampos, and he's kicked De Gea and not the football. Could have scored.
2-0.
Could have scored there. And we've got a goal in London. West Ham 0, Ghent 1. West Ham are bottling everybody. I don't know who scored. We'll go and have a look now.
I
But
said they look really good at home.
West Ham have conceded after
0-0.
26 minutes.
That's bad. That's really bad.
Yeah.
We said they should have sacked David Moyes before they got into the Conference League knockouts.
The fourth place side in Belgium
that
take
is
the
really
advantage away at the London Stadium. A goal from Suipers, one of the two forwards for Ghent.
West Ham.
And he scored.
They're just rubbish.
As
How
it
you can
stands,
go from
West Ham
drawing
would
it-
be out.
They still think they could pull it back.
That's why I said as it
Markow
stands.
is down for Sevilla.
We do not have the penalty shootout is now underway in Holland. We'll find out. I don't know who's taking first, but we'll keep.
Hopefully
track of
Markow was
that as
alright
it
here. What
happens.
happened? So he played the ball. Oh, and he just felt something go after he kicked the
This
ball.
is worrying. He's looked really solid and
Yeah,
intimidating for Sevilla
I thought
so far.
Martial might have gone through him off the ball, but no, he just kicked the ball and just felt it go, and it just doesn't look good.
Alkmaar score their first pen. Geordie Classy. No mistake from the spot.
Who's this coming on? Is that? I don't know. It's not Nianzu.
Yeah, I don't know.
Montiel's
Sevilla's
not
backup
centre
centre
half,
half.
is
That might be Montiel.
No, it's not Alex Taylor. I don't know who it is.
I'm sure we'll find out in just a moment, but I think this does spell the end of Marcel's night.
I mean, the
Seems to be
toilet
feeling
his
some-
jacket. The physio on the doctor on the left hand side. Just do.
Some pain in his groin, seemingly, for Marcel.
Do you think Gedelia could move to
Centre half, I think that's what's going to happen. Is that one Jordan potentially coming on then?
Maybe? Just watch his
In
Rabona
central
across the
yeah, well,
minute,
you
guy.
want him in the area, mate. Look at
Yeah.
what he's doing there.
You don't. Equally, if he's playing balls like that out of the back,
Mate, you're Rabona in it from centre half.
well, hey, Maguire fumbles around and gives it to the opposition.
I think that's what may happen. Yeah, that's
one?
Suso, isn't it?
Yeah, he's Suso. Rakitic, Diva. Also, that doctor is very tall. Anyway, yeah, so Gedelia to centre half, Rakitic deeper into the pivot.
Jan Vertonghen's missed
And
on the left
oh,
penalty
wow.
miss.
Why is he taken first?
One now out, Kamara in the shootout. Jan Vertonghen misses.
Why is Jan Vertonghen taken first?
And here tonight, Marcel's night is over. Suso is on. So I'm guessing, my prediction here, Lamea goes to attacking midfield, Rakitic drops deeper, Gedelia into centre half. I think that's what Suso's now communicating with Lamea. This is going to take some shuffling around for Sevilla. Not an ideal way to start the game because they've looked good so far. Potentially.
Yeah, Rakitic.
Actually, I thought Lamea would operate better in attacking with than Suso, but I can't say I've watched much of Suso. I've seen loads of Lamea. He's never been all that good for Tottenham, so.
But he did win the Puskas Award once.
He did, to be fair. And Gedelia going for the Puskas assist. I don't know if that's a thing.
Probably.
By the way, 2-0 Alkmaar in the shootout.
Yeah, I mean, Anderlecht going to need something big then from their goalkeeper.
Or just Alkmaar to miss a pen would be ideal.
Yeah,
But also, they've got to start scoring some.
they have.
And smashes that forwards. You never want to miss the first one in the shootout because it just gives
Yeah.
the rest of the players a
Why
little
would you
less
send
confidence.
Jan Vertonghen up first?
Yeah, that's
Unless he's
probably
like
on there.
secretly good at penalties and I just don't know
Yeah.
about it.
Potentially. Maybe Vertonghen's just started sensation from the spot.
Never got a single penalty at Tottenham because A, they had Harry Kane, and B, they never got to any cup final.
Suso was a beast last leg. Yeah, but they'd have wanted him
Ball in
later in the game.
Ziri, he keeps it alive. Suso, no, Rakitic.
It just rolls it to Ericsson. And
was that a shot, a pass, a cross? I don't know what that was.
Sancho now can break for United.
United's best player, to be honest.
He's their only player. United have offered nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Come forward now, though.
It's been a really shocking performance from United so far. They've offered absolutely nothing going forwards. They've looked porous at the back.
Bit unfair.
They're crashing out of Europe as it stands in dramatic fashion.
Because I look at Marcus Rashford and he comes on in the 70th minute and scores a double.
Yeah, just a reiteration. West Ham 1-0 down thanks to a sweeper's goal
that is
for Ghent.
Just poor.
Here, Wan-Bissaka, Casemiro, trying to find Anthony, stopped by Acuna, and now Sevilla will look to come the other way. United just struggling to create anything.
Yeah.
Really, really struggling to create anything. Anderlecht, make no mistake with their second penalty. It's 2-1 now in the shootout.
They got Martin van der Voort, I think, the wrong team, Anderlecht.
Martin van der Voort?
Yeah.
Oh, what, the goalkeeper?
Yeah.
I was picturing Rafael van der Vaart for some reason.
Who's in goal for Anderlecht? So he's going to need saving penalties.
He is, yeah. But he hasn't saved the next one. It's Verbruggen. Don't know who he is. But they're going to need to save the next one because Tijani Reinders has scored for AZ Alkmaar. It's now 3-1 in the shootout.
Whoever's stepping up now has to score as well for Anderlecht.
Pretty much, if not they're almost out. It only takes one more Alkmaar goal.
That's just peculiar ball over the top from Sancho.
I want to see Alkmaar for I think they provide a more interesting prospect in the semi-finals.
Look in your head.
And it's a missed pen for Anderlecht.
And
it's 3-1 on the shootout. Alkmaar win if they bury their next penalty.
He's the Alkmaar keeper.
Matt Ryan.
Ah, that makes sense. Good goalkeeper.
He's probably saved him, hasn't he?
Here comes Suso charging down the left.
Suso. Forced backwards now. Sevilla not getting forward in numbers, but I think they're happy to be a little more conservative. They've got the advantage now. They can just relax. Ball smashed forwards. One back by United. Ericsson tries to ping Sancho in behind. United are rushing it.
Yeah.
They're not, meticulously building up attacks. They're just pinging the ball over the top and hoping someone runs onto it. And it's not working. There just seems to be no build-up play at all from United. It's been poor.
Fernando. It's a free kick to United in the middle of the park.
Yeah.
I'll take their time about this fourth penalty. Scored a win.
That's what we're just waiting on, and it is in the back of the net. AZ Alkmaar progress into the UEFA Conference League semi-finals, where they will face currently Ghent, as West Ham at the moment are losing. But yeah, AZ Alkmaar are through thanks to a penalty shootout. But yeah, poor penalties from Anderlecht. Evidently, they only scored one of their three. Alkmaar flawless from the spot.
I would predict. I'll probably watch the highlights later. But I would predict
Matt Ryan's been huge.
Tongan over the bar, and then whoever missed the other one will save.
Let's just rolled it to the near post.
Or than a Ramsey, just passed it, turned down.
The Anderlecht goalkeeper's 20, by the way. He's a child.
Okay, we'll let him off.
Verbruggen.
Foul there by Martial. And that'll be a Sevilla free kick. 12 minutes to go the half. Sevilla have been much the better side. United haven't had a sniff.
Also, this fact from chat is that Suso is an ex-Liverpool player. Of course.
I never knew that.
Yeah, I think 2012, 2014, that sort of era.
Blimey. It's a long time ago.
Just before Klopp came and cleared everything.
Including Suso.
Yeah, I think
he got
control alt deleted. Yeah, I don't know the choreographer.
He's been kicking out for a while.
Yeah. I've only really seen him play for Sevilla, so I'm guessing he's just been there since he got binned off. Lamea wins the ball back. United's just keep giving away possession.
They can't play, but they can't progress.
Guiwar almost scored as well, according to Matteo.
As you know, us does his best.
Look, keeps the ball in play. Now Dallo with the pressure on.
And then that's a silly
It's going to go all the way through to Gadelia. Rakitic. Fernando. Oh, it's a shocking ball out wide. Acuna was never going to get there, and United throw.
Someone to be there
I thought, a beautiful knock, but there's just no one there.
Acuna having a sprint back, he's been levered 10 yards behind him.
Dallo. Lindelof. Ericsson. Happy to just hold on to possession for now, Manchester United. That's a nice bit of play on this left-hand side by Anthony Martial. Casemiro. I was trying to work out who on earth was flying down at left back. I realised it's United striker, which probably doesn't bode well for why they've not scored yet. Anthony. Cuts in, ball to the back post, and it's headed over by Casemiro. United's best chance of the night so far, and it was a half one at that.
I mean, could he lead us to Martial? I think actually the cross might have been aimed for, actually.
Yeah. And chat, by the way, still undecided as to who will win tonight. 18% have played it safe going for a draw. That's a high percentage for a draw. 41% Manchester United, 41% Sevilla. Of course, keep those votes rolling. And of course, as Chester says as well, make sure to hit that like button. I will just refresh, but we are currently on 10 likes. So, yeah, make sure to hit that like button. It helps push out the stream to new audience, new people. Yeah. And, yeah. Please do hit that like button, help us grow the community.
Yeah.
And Wijnaldum forced off
Cunha's just been
forced off through injury in that game.
That's not good.
Genie Wijnaldum.
I forgot he went to Roma.
Yeah, I didn't think he'd start tonight, but
No.
I haven't really watched much Roma this year with Wijnaldum, but yeah.
Haven't watched much Roma.
Campos wins the ball back. And Dallo plays out. Now Sevilla will look to come forwards, but they've just put a lot of... What Sevilla have done well is that they've disrupted everything United have tried to do tonight.
They're cutting out the short passes, they're cutting out the long passes, and they're keeping the ball where they can.
And whenever they get the ball, they're moving it quickly. They're not letting United get near them.
And they're not allowing United to have any of the ball.
They look more aggressive. They just seem like they're up for it tonight. And United need to pick themselves up, because if not, they're going to crash out of the Europa League very quickly. Leverkusen extend their advantage. Leverkusen 2, St Gilloise 0. Yeah,
the Belgian outfit has done really well so far in the Europa League this season, but looks like Leverkusen have kind of just turned that up a notch.
As it stands, Leverkusen will progress to the semi-finals, where they will face the winner of Feyenoord versus Roma, I believe. Cunha, ball into the box, heads away.
Because I didn't think they beat Union Berlin, because Union Berlin looked really good, but they've kind of ran out of steam towards the end of this season, really, in both the league and in Europe. And then,
West Ham are level.
Oh, that's huge.
An equaliser for West Ham, 37 minutes on the clock at the London Stadium, and West Ham have a goal. So
that's expected. Now I expect them to go on and win.
United are one of the only sides in Europe to have not scored
Ericsson.
yet. Everyone else seemingly has got a goal. Fernando.
Brilliant drive, that defence, fair to him.
Yeah, does really well, the defensive midfielder, driving that ball forwards. Here's Lucas Ocampos. Eric Lamela, now Fernando again. Ocampos. This is good play from Sevilla, and they've carved a path straight through Manchester United's defence. Lamela, lovely ball roll. Still going, Eric Lamela, and he pokes one in the general direction of goal, but it's quite the easy save for David De Gea.
Really good footwork there from Lamela.
Mikel Antonio header, by the way, that goal for West Ham. Crucial goal for them to hopefully get their Conference League train back on track.
Yeah. Realistically, they should win that.
I think they're the strongest side, left in the competition. Which is
that
interesting, considering they're also currently fighting relegation in the Premier League. So,
and that would be my point, is they have priorities elsewhere.
Do they, though?
We surely have to prioritise staying in the Premier League.
But I think they should be fine.
Yeah, true.
They should be able to prioritise both. It's not like they're still in the FA Cup or anything. Sancho wins the ball high at the pitch. Sabitzer plays the ball across. Fernando cuts it out.
That's well recovered by Fernando. That's the first kind of error we've seen from the defence, like Bardet playing out there.
Also, don't West Ham play Bournemouth this weekend?
That's a big game, that.
I think. In which case, if they win that, then they think they're pretty much safe. Oh, yeah. The winner of that should be home and dry, pretty much, for the Premier League. Lamela coming forwards. All forwards, Suso, and it's blocked by Lindelof. He's trying to claim it's the hand of the Swedish defender. I'm sure VAR will have a look.
Not for me.
No, I don't think there was enough. I didn't see enough contact with his hand, if any contact. It was too quick for you to make a judgment.
From first call there, though, I'd have said no. But it'd be interesting what the replay says. Fernando.
Now Bardet. And Jesus Navas. back to Loic Bardet. So competent in possession, the French centre-half.
Oh, I thought Campos was in there.
Yeah, Campos tried to flick over his head. Maguire, lovely
brilliant.
turn from Casemiro, so calm in the middle of the park. Though that pass was lacking a lot
And Naziri.
on it. Now here comes En-Nesyri. Acuna could play this across the box. Does play across the box. It falls to Ocampos and it's in! Sevilla have a second. Lucas Ocampos, the hero in the round of 16 stage. And he's got a goal here. That could be very, very important. Lucas Ocampos scores. It gets from bad to worse for Manchester United. Sevilla 2, United 0. 4-2 on aggregate. And as I say, United crashing out of Europe in dramatic fashion. This has been horrendous from United. And Sevilla rejoice. Shocking pass from Casemiro. Acuna plays it to En-Nesyri. En-Nesyri then finds Acuna with the pass again, who is offside.
He's offside.
I think he's offside.
This isn't going to count.
That's gutting for Sevilla.
I mean,
Plays it
I was
across.
about to
Ocampos
say,
places it
I mean,
into the pretty much the top corner. But
2 years ago in the final, United was sunk by the yellow submarines in Villarreal.
you've got to feel that they're a bit hard done by
Yeah.
Sevilla because they have been the better side. They deserve a second
I think
goal.
it's going to be rolled off.
Campos knows, I think, that look, that
Acuna
it's taking
would
this
have known
long.
if he was off. I think it's going to be rolled off.
He may not have. I
Yeah.
think if he was off, he probably wouldn't have
Don't think
celebrated in
it's
the
gonna
way
count.
they did. But
They are checking it though, VAR.
if you do some manipulation with the lines, I'm sure you can find a way this is a goal for Sevilla. But
I mean, was the angle dead straight?
potentially not. But I think from the angle we saw, that is. I mean,
Acuna
Acuna's
says
saying
no.
he's not
Campos
offside.
is confused. Well, I don't know what that means.
Perhaps just going.
Because that doesn't mean goal or offside.
Goal
I don't
review.
know what's going on.
He's dancing, mate.
Yeah, he just
Rest,
goes,
doing this, bit of this, just vibing, mate. They are still reviewing the goal.
No, they're still talking to him. I don't know what the ref was doing before that.
I reckon he's going to the monitor somehow. No.
Yes.
Goal decision.
Offside.
Offside.
Wow.
That's a
United
shame.
counts as
Let
lucky.
off for Manchester United there because Sevilla deserved a second. They got a second, ruled out for offside, but it's off by a hair. Look at the margin.
Oh, wow.
It is incredibly tight. It's another one of those where we go, would anyone really complain had that been ruled on? Possibly, but
Yeah, my only
other
point-
than United
my
fans, I
only
don't
point
think so.
Would have been, my only point would have been is obviously, to be fair, without it, we actually looked at the replay and said he was off.
Yeah, but I still think my way of doing offside would be better.
Maybe that was VAR impacted. Anthony puts the ball in, falls to Martial, it's blocked. Falls back to Martial. What can he do with it?
Stand on it, seemingly.
Yeah.
Sancho, and he's down the box. He went down with
Yeah.
little encouragement
I
there
think
in the
he
referee.
chucked himself to the floor.
Yeah,
right
referee
there.
not being fooled by that. Ocampos coming forward, Sevilla looking for that second that they deserved moments ago. Ocampos still going.
He wants a goal now.
Navas, can he get the ball into the box?
Oh, it's brilliant.
This is sensational. Sorry, Suso, yeah.
Ball in, En-Nesyri.
Ocampos
Oh,
in
sorry,
full
Ocampos
side.
touched.
Just not hit anyone. Doesn't
it's
fall
brilliant.
right at all there. And welcome to the stream. Very fancy handwriting for the name. I don't know how you get that font, so well done. But I'm going to try. Sontreras is what I'm reading. Please do tell us what you want to be called, mate, because your name is very difficult to read. But yeah, I'm going to go for Sontreras. Welcome to the stream. They've said, hey guys, just watching 2 games in the UEFA Europa League, Roma final and St Gilloise. Fair enough. Again, any of the 4 games exciting tonight. On my television and computer, how's the game going between these games? We're only watching Sevilla Man United, but Sevilla very much having, I'd say, the measure of United so far.
Yeah.
As for Sporting, well, by all accounts, both sides could have had goals,
They
both scored. So
both look good.
yeah, should be. But I think this is probably the most interesting Europa League quarterfinals we've ever had, and I think this could set up some brilliant semis. But yeah, Sevilla coming forward, still searching for a second. Man United have been woeful.
Yeah, they have.
I think that's an understatement because they've offered absolutely nothing to this game. It's been a walk in the park pretty much for the home side. And
There's
Bunu
still
goes
a
on
long
again.
way to go. We're not even at half time yet, and it's
Acuna.
only a 1-goal deficit.
But they need a second, don't they? En-Nesyri in behind. Lindelof pressuring him wide. En-Nesyri holding the ball up well. Can he find an option? Finds Suso in support. Still going through a lovely dribble. Fouled by Anthony.
Yeah,
and that's a free kick.
Thought so.
Lindelof holds his hands on his head, but I don't think he can have any complaints there. It's nothing to do with him. That comes from Anthony. He just clips him.
Brilliant feet.
Lovely footwork, and
brilliant feet.
Doesn't need much encouragement to go down, but it's certainly a foul. Gets clipped.
We saw a replay of that Sancho when he went down the penalty box. Definitely not a penalty. Made a meal of it. And now with 4 minutes added time.
Roma game is feisty, says Matteo. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Not on the line there, and there's Jose Mourinho's side.
Yeah.
So. I mean, a lot on the line in every game. They're all huge.
And Final almost scored.
Ball in.
I think that is genuinely the most exciting game. We're focused on this one because British bias.
Yeah.
But yeah, if this game is a formality at any point tonight, we will
realistically
probably switch over to that or Sporting Juve.
Sporting Juve is like we'll just put it on the scoreboard because it's kind of just the second.
Two biggest reputation sides, aren't they? Really?
If we could, we'd put all four on screen, but
there's
2 scores above our heads as well.
No, for the Conference League above, and then 4 Europa Leagues just stacked up below. Here now, Casemiro.
If we were really clever, get a rotating bar at the top of all scores, just kept going around.
Yeah. Don't know what Lemare's doing there, but he stopped United.
Yeah, so smart. Didn't
Playing
get
it quickly. Yeah.
Ericsson. Wan-Bissaka, sorry.
Cian Contreras pronounced as K. So it goes from Contreras to Contreras.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
No,
K.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I see. But yeah, here is United in a good area.
Oh my God, fast deflecting.
Caught out there by the bounce and Bunu's lack of an effort to get across to it.
Casemiro's effort blocked there and Bunu just jumped on the floor. And it looked like the ball deceived him, but no, he just flopped on the floor. And now Ante will take the corner. 2 minutes to go to the half. Can United find... I don't know what Ante's not... Ante's not... He's just... was about to take the corner. He's just walked away from the ball. He's not happy about something. Oh, Ericsson's now taking it. They're going for an outswinger.
Yeah. Could United, against the run of play, find a goal here? Christian Eriksen.
It's not a bad
Good
corner.
Ball in. Maguire.
It's headed away.
When he gifted a goal at the other end, he could have made up for
back
it.
Here. I thought he was going to be brought down there for a penalty. And then that wasn't great.
And he goes past him.
Rakitic.
Rakitic gives it forwards. Here comes Lamea.
Sousa got away from him there.
Options around him. Campos across the box.
Oh,
and it's touched on by Anthony and out for a corner. Campos gets the crowd going. They're on their feet now, Sevilla. They want a late goal on the stroke of half time. It's a corner to Sevilla.
That was brilliant from Campos.
Yeah, as he went round Jadon Sancho.
And the fact he got goal back to be the overlapping option here.
Yeah, gone forwards.
Anthony nearly played it his own net.
Nah, that was nowhere near. He knew what he was doing there, but I don't know why he's bothered.
That would have been pretty good.
I don't think anyone would have got there.
Goal in. Oh, that was not...
En-Nesyri. Blocked. Falls to Rakitic.
Block.
And without the deflection, I'm not certain that wasn't in the back of the net there.
If that hadn't taken that little... Who was it? It took a little nick off someone.
Casemiro, I believe, got his leg up to it. I know, used his body, yeah.
No, his arm, his shoulder.
His hand.
Shoulder. That's a huge block because De Gea was beaten.
Ball in, Suso. And it's headed away.
Lamea,
touch.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Spoons it, but yeah. Not great, not good enough. Martial, Sancho, United looking to counter. 14 seconds
he had to go there,
left of the additional time allotted. Ericsson ball in behind.
Oh, what a ball
Sabitzer heads it to Tony Martial.
What a time this would be for United to score.
Still going, Gadelia holding him off. And stopped by Fernando.
Still
alive, but no. The referee says, nah mate, I'm going for a piss now. And it's half time. And at the break, Sevilla leading by a goal to nil. It could easily be 2. Manchester United with a lot to change going into the second half. And I'm sure Erik Ten Hag will be having stern words with his side. I would be surprised if we see the exact same 11 of players entering the field for the second half.
Arsenal in both games as well.
A lot to talk about. We've had a lot of action this first half, and I'm sure we'll do our best to try and cover all of it during this 15-minute break. But yeah, where should we start? Because the B and C tier UEFA competitions are providing us with a lot of action.
Brilliant.
And yeah, Fazli, welcome to the stream. A Manchester United fan, if I remember correctly, unhappy with the performance so far. No determination whatsoever, pure trash. I couldn't agree more. Manchester United have been abysmal thus far. They're offering nothing going forwards, and they look porous at the back.
Yeah.
But yeah, Maguire with 1 goal in first leg, then an assist here. I think that's harsh on Maguire. I think De Gea deserves to get some stick for that, because I can't fathom why you just pass it into the middle of the park.
Even as a centre half there, either go back to your goal, okay, but just hoof out for a corner. If you're under that much pressure from 3 players, you just kick it as hard as you can in the direction that isn't in any direction.
Yeah.
You just kick it as hard as you can, as far away as possible.
The thing is, Maguire will be scapegoated here, but United can't use Maguire's mistake as an excuse. They've not played well. United have created no chances.
Maguire,
I feel that if this continues in the second half, they're going to fade without trace, and Sevilla are going to keep coming forward with the same attacking emphasis, and they will get another goal or two, or maybe
made a mistake,
3.
but the whole team's been piss poor, really.
Yeah. And as Contreras says, Roma 0, Feyenoord 0 at the break. Fadsley, can we now see how important Bruno is? Oh, Bruno suspended.
Oh.
Bruno Fernandes suspended, of
I
course.
forgot about that.
That explains why he's not there tonight. Thank you. Nick Knack, bringing that to our attention. Yeah. Well, that explains that, because I was confused as to why there was no Bruno.
He's actually fair, he has been a miss.
Yeah.
But there's one man I look at on that United bench that could turn this game on its head.
Marcus Rashford.
I don't know whether he's got 45 minutes on him.
You definitely save him until later though, when he can make more of an impact.
To be fair, it's only 1 goal, so I doubt Ten Hag will risk him just yet. But if we get to the 70th minute and it's still 1-0 Sevilla, I would very much expect to see Marcus Rashford introduce this football game.
Could you see Shaw getting subbed into centre half?
Yeah, after what?
Maguire been that poor? Do you think we could? Because he played well there when given an opportunity earlier in the season. I was slightly surprised to see Maguire's name on the team sheet tonight, because it is a crucial game, and we know the catalogue of errors Maguire's made throughout his career.
And he was lucky on Sunday against Nottingham Forest that he didn't give away a penalty, because that was handball.
Yeah, and then of course in last Thursday,
he scored no goal.
Literally handed Sevilla a route back into the game, which was then finished off by Tiro Malacia. But yeah, he's just not a player that United can rely on in any situation.
He's your captain.
And he just doesn't lead by example.
No.
It's like when Boris was in charge of the UK. He's just incredibly incompetent as a centre half. But yeah, a lot of football going on at the moment. Where chat's discussing a lot at the moment. Sancho, how long do we have to be patient with him? Anthony's first season's better than Sancho's career at United. I'd say Sancho's been more exciting though. I think he just looks more productive. Anthony, in my opinion, is just very tricks and flicks and not much substance.
Sancho joined, then went on a bit of a break to help him. Since he's come back from the break,
Sancho struggled first season, but that was in the Ollie era, and then since then he missed the first half of this season.
You really think Anthony's been that good? Because I'll be honest, I think he's been crap.
Yeah, I think he's had flashes of good moments though, where Sancho has never really found that sort of.
I think
any of these bit highs.
I saw someone say this: how 1 goal can change everything. Because someone was looking at all of Anthony's ratings, they're all just very meh. Middle of the row, and then there's one game where he got an 8 Forest, he got a goal and an assist, and then he's back to being very meh. He's just a very average player, and then he has one game will go very well, and he goes back to being average, which is why I don't really rate him.
Yeah, and Contreras, by the way, Bruno Fernandes was suspended for yellow cards. He picked up a yellow in the first leg, and I believe he must have picked one up there in the round 16 as well.
Second leg of Barca and the first leg of the quarter.
So he picked up 2 yellow cards, and that's enough to get a suspension in European competition. So yeah. Got to go bye. All right, see you, Sloth. See you, mate. But
thanks, Tottenham.
Yeah, thank you for tuning in this evening.
I mean, it's like United, Sevilla, faultless, really.
Yeah, they have been. You can't point to any mistakes yet. I think they'll be annoyed Marcel's gone off injured, because I think his aggression is very useful.
Yeah.
Equally, he could have been a liability if he gets himself sent off. But
Yeah. I think they took advantage of the mistake early on, and since then they've had chances.
Yeah.
Also, they scored a second goal, but it was ruled off. Defensively, they've looked solid, and I think they've looked a lot calmer. I think having Jesus Navas in at right back and Loic Bardet has looked much better than Nianzou did last week.
Yeah, Nianzou just panicked a lot, and that obviously led to him making mistakes. And he went walkabouts when Sabitzer scored.
I think it's a combination between being at home and the change of personnel has just relaxed Sevilla so much more, and they've managed to get the ball down and play their football, and they've outplayed United so far.
Couldn't say it better. That's exactly how this first half's panned out. In terms of expectations for the second half, you'd imagine United are going to find a route back into this game, but how? What do United need to change?
I don't really know, to be honest. I think even though they don't change anything, I still think Ten Hag will get them fired up, and that's what Sevilla have got. That'll be my question. Is we know United will come out the second half firing. They will be better than they were in that first half. It's whether Sevilla can match that or exceed that.
So you'd argue it's more a matter of mentality rather than a tactical readjustment.
They just didn't want it. Maybe they could bring. My only change. I don't think they've got it wrong tactically. I'd put it down to personnel.
But they've not created anything either. But is that, as you say, down to personnel? But
they have had chances.
Have they?
Well,
the closest chance is when they sort of spooned it in the box and Casemiro headed it well over.
Well, Wan-Bissaka had that one we put straight at Bono.
Also, another half chance, really.
But I just think there's a lot of times, to be fair, there's just been a lot of times they've gotten the ball and then just not done anything. I mean, looking at here, De Gea's confidence, I mean, I'd look at it and go, De Gea's crap distribution.
Yeah, I was a bit baffled there by
that's what the goal came from, this first one. Just gives it to Maguire's got to put it out there.
Yeah.
He's got to absolutely level it. And De Gea doesn't even go.
Good finisher. And Naziri's a wonderful finisher, by the way. I think for a side that creates a lot more high quality chances, he would bag a lot of goals.
Oh, Maguire asked for it, to be fair.
And then realised he was surrounded by players. I don't think he clocked the players around him. He's just not scanning.
Which you can't afford to do as a centre half.
I don't think he knows Lemea's even there. Because he plays it across as if there's no one there. They just knocks it across so nonchalantly. Yeah. And he's never getting back because Lemea gets in his way.
I mean, I know De Gea doesn't go. It's hard for De Gea to save that, but he doesn't go for it. It looks like he isn't bothered.
Yeah.
But, it's just been poor all round from United.
And they should be too. It really should be too.
That would be my thing. I think they'll
count
themselves very lucky that they're only one goal down. Even without that disallowed goal, I still think they could be 2 or 3 down.
Yeah. Contreras says, wow, I see Man United are deep trouble. Besides, if Bruno Fernandes is not in the game, that means there's no way coming back. I see this as an upset by Sevilla.
Fair enough.
I think we're a long way off because United can still change things. There's still players to come off the bench. I think we'll see Rashford if this performance continues.
Because BT actually there. That's what I meant by I don't know whether it's tactical personnel because they've been very sloppy. Like that goal there, the disallowed goal came from a Casemiro missed pass. They just haven't hit their passes. It's been really sloppy, really poor play, and it's all about. They just haven't wanted it. They've been very, very just lax and bored. They genuinely look like they don't want to be here. Or they're not up for it. They just can't be bothered.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see what happens in the remaining 45 minutes. But if nothing changes in terms of quality of play from United, I'd say Sevilla are well on their way to getting through to the semi-finals.
Yeah, and I mean, Sevilla, obviously, Kings Europa League, as we've mentioned, throughout this competition, they always seem to find a way of scraping through, despite not always playing the best. Tonight, though, their lead is merited. I think they've played incredibly well, and that is Marcus Rashford warming up. I think he's being introduced into this second half. First came back from injury, he's been out for a couple of weeks now. I worry they're rushing him back. Out of necessity. They would not have wanted to involve him tonight.
No.
But if he is their only route to goal, I think it's sort of necessary they get him involved.
I mean, it's close here in Seville. It's it's also close in Lisbon. Sporting obviously got their way back into that game.
We've got 5 minutes. I think we should run through all of the different UEFA competitions. We'll start with the Conference League, of course. Already Alkmaar and Fiorentina progressing in the early kickoffs. Alkmaar on penalties and Fiorentina 6-4 in aggregate. Certainly nervy though. Poznan almost took that to extra time. Half-time in Nice-Basel, it's 1-0 on the night to the home side. 3-2 on aggregate. Nice should be progressing. They are the stronger side. In London, though, the stronger team, West Ham, not making it easy for themselves. It's 1-1 now on the night, 2-2 on aggregate. They're going to need a second-half goal, or they will be needing extra time to determine an outcome in that game. Looking at the Europa League then, Union Saint-Gilloise 2-0 down at the break. It seems their Europa League dream is over, but 45 minutes of football still to play. They've pulled off some comebacks already.
There were two goals down at Union Berlin. So
yeah. Whether they can pull off a similar feat remains to be seen. Roma then 0-0 of Feyenoord, and that's 1-0 on aggregate to the Dutch visitors. You'd imagine we're going to see at least another goal in that game.
Yeah.
Whether that means we're going to extra time or whether that means Feyenoord extend their advantage remains to be seen. But I do think we'll see a goal in that game.
Probably.
And yeah, Feyenoord, Roma, both very good sides.
Feyenoord probably the better side. Jose Mourinho, though, it's like having a 12th man on the pitch for Roma.
I'm sure it is, and the fans at the Stadio Olimpico will be making themselves apparent, I'm sure.
So.
Then the game we're watching, Sevilla leading 3-2 on aggregate, 1-0 at the break thanks to an En-Nesyri goal after De Gea pretty much passed it to him. Well, De Gea passed to Maguire, then Maguire gave the ball away, but En-Nesyri then, emphatic finish. They could easily be 2 or 3 up at this point, Sevilla. They've had the measure of United, but with Marcus Rashford coming on for the second half, could United turn it around? And then the only other game, Sporting versus Juventus. It's 1-1 in the break on the night. Juve, though, 1-0 advantage from the first leg carries over, and they're 2-1 up on aggregate. Sporting 45 minutes at home to find a goal. I back them to pull it off.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull it off. It's going to be a very interesting second half of action. Only moments away now. I think we'll have a look through chat, see if anyone's talking, and then if not, we will find something else to talk about for the few minutes before the second half. I'm sure there's a lot going on. And yeah, just as everyone says, Rashford needs to come on. Rashford, it seems, will be coming on.
He could be the difference maker.
What impact will Marcus Rashford have?
A very strong one. If he hopefully that injury doesn't hold his form, but he's looked brilliant this season. Unstoppable at times.
If he is to come on, do you take off Martial and play him through the middle, or do you take off Jadon Sancho and move him out to the left?
That is an interesting one, because obviously they got all their joy through Sancho on down that left side in the first leg.
Because I think Rashford through the middle is incredibly... I think he's very good there, but bringing off Martial after 45 minutes seems a little harsh. So I don't know. I don't think anyone for United, isn't replaceable.
Yeah.
Because no one's had a good game. Even someone dependable like Casemiro has looked poor today. And that does seem to be a theme. Whenever Casemiro has a bad game, United lose. Yeah. I think back to that Liverpool game where he gave away possession a couple of times and Liverpool won 7-0. So I think his performance in the second half could make all the difference. If he can...
Yeah, so what is he, a 4-time Champions League winner, 3-time Champions League winner?
Yeah, something like that.
Mental.
I think it's 4, yeah, because they won it 3 times in a row and then he won it last year. But yeah, if he can produce a performance of that calibre, well, that would certainly go a long way to helping them. And the Leverkusen second half is underway. Thanks for that update.
I think they'll be home and dry now, Leverkusen, unless St. Gilloise can pull off something, magical.
But it's the Europa League.
You never know. I thought they'd lose to Berlin. They surprised me. So maybe they can pull off an upset against Leverkusen. Because even if they get 2 goals and go to extra time penalties is a lottery. And if they get to the semi-finals of the Europa League, hats off to them.
So that was the phrase we coined last season. We just stole the FA Cup one, the magic of the Europa League. It's the tournament that always has surprises in store.
What game were we watching when we count that?
I don't know. It's probably one of the early games. But teams like West Ham got knocked out by Frankfurt last year. Frankfurt beat Barcelona.
So I don't think we watched any of the games up until the final, did we?
I think we did. We definitely covered some West Ham games earlier in the tournament.
We did cover Frankfurt-Barcelona in the semi-finals.
I think we definitely did that, yeah. I have memories of that occasion.
I think we did West Ham-Frankfurt.
I can't remember. No, we didn't, because we were in Rome.
Oh, yeah.
We were in for the second leg.
I think we did the semi-final and the final.
And Sporting is underway as well, so we are only a moment away. And here we go, Sevilla. We cut right back to the action here. En-Nesyri
LV
gets
at
us
first.
underway. Sevilla get us started in the second half. Marcus Rashford on the left-hand side. Jadon Sancho off the field. That could be very pivotal to the rest of this evening and the eventual result, of course. But you have got to fear maybe they're rushing him back a little early, Manchester United, as they need a result this evening.
Yeah.
But yeah, 45 minutes still to play. Manchester United desperately need a goal. Sevilla will be hoping to hold on and progress to yet another Europa League semi-final. Here is Jesus Navas. But you think how good this Europa League semi-finals could have been, the calibre of teams that could have been there. A lot of big sides have been knocked out on the way here, namely, of course, Barcelona. They were drawn a tough
Arsenal.
tie against Manchester United. As you say, Arsenal, they could have easily been...
I mean, imagine that was Arsenal
Been
Juventus. We'd probably watch that over United.
May well have, yeah. But we'd have probably had both on.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Equally,
Corner for Sevilla.
No offence to Juventus, but I think Arsenal would have waltzed that.
Ivan Rakitic over this. Can he pick someone out in the box? He'll be hoping to. An extension of Sevilla's advantage would be huge, and that's not far away at all. Oh, it's in! Oh my god, the angle caught me out!
Look, Bardet!
I thought he just put over the bar, but he scored.
It hit the outside of the bar and just bounced over the line and bounced out again.
It was looping so much. I thought that had no chance of going in, but the corner is successful. And the United fans stunned into silence. That one had me thrown there. I was certain that was not in the back of the net. De Gea caught out as well by the looping header. Wow. Rakitic finds Bardet in the box, and it's off the underside of the bar, and it bounces down. I think that's why I thought it was over, but...
I mean, that could be huge.
Like Bardet, Sevilla extending their advantage.
That could be absolutely
United
huge.
with a mountain to climb just a minute into the second half. It's not even off his head, it's off his shoulder.
And it just hits the outside the bar, loops over De Gea, hits the ground and bounces up into the goal.
And Manchester United are fading without a trace this evening. Sevilla 2, Manchester United 0. It's 4-2 on aggregate.
But now either Sevilla win, and that's quite big, or
That is a big. And that is Martial down.
yeah,
I thought it was Rashford, and I thought
yeah.
that maybe they'd be gone, but no, Martial now.
Or United pull off one of the
Rangers.
greatest comebacks ever. Look, greatest comebacks.
And Sevilla are waving at the United
having it.
fans.
And look, do you know what? Genuinely, he's been the difference maker.
Yeah, you're spot on.
Solid
Nianzou's
defensively. Now
mistakes
he's got
cost
to
them
go.
in the first leg, but Vardy has been solid and a goal as well. Lindelof. That's Donny van der Beek. No, it's not. It's Christian Eriksen. I thought they'd made another change. But no. Eriksen there just looking remarkably like Van der Beek. It is Diego Dallo. I think they have switched the fullbacks though, because Dallo's at right back. And Martial, I don't think he's going to continue because he is hobbling.
Yeah. That's
Tony
not good.
Martial with an injury. Maguire. Oh no, Alex Telles is on. They did make 2 changes. Alex Telles on at left back. They've moved Dallo to right back.
Tellez plays for Sevilla.
That is Alex Telles.
That's sure.
Has he done something with his hair?
Must have.
Yeah, that's Luke Shaw.
Luke Shaw's on the pitch.
Yeah, all right. I'm lost. I'm lost in the second half.
Because we didn't get PT would cut back so late, we didn't get to see the changes.
Yeah, and then Bardet scored instantly. But so 2 changes for Manchester United: Shaw and Rashford on. Big change to this left-hand side. They might be forced into another one because Martial is also off, and I think BT are only just realising that Shaw's on the pitch as well. To be fair,
Off Bardet's shoulder.
and just spinning up into the air.
I mean,
into the back of the
everyone's
net.
just watching on as it loops up.
Yeah.
I mean, De Gea
Right.
should do better.
I think now we've finally understood who's playing the second half. Oh, wow. I'd forgotten about Van der Beek. Well, at least I've reminded people about Van der Beek, I guess.
Where is he now? So they went on
He's
that
still
one
at
over to
United.
Everton, didn't he?
He's still at United. That was second half of last season.
That's a foul.
He come off for Rashford. So Sancho and Wan-Bissaka are off. Shaw and Rashford on. Dalot moved to right back. And yeah.
Well, no, that's what intrigued me, because I thought Wan-Bissaka was playing left back in the first half.
No.
That's what intrigued me, was he not? Because I swear I saw him playing left back at times. Long ball into down the line. Don't know why I thought I was into the box.
Well, Contreras is a City fan, by the way, buzzing that United are done.
Campos.
All in.
Oh,
De Gea.
Deceived,
He wasn't helped out there by the massive United bodies. I thought that might just dip in, and that might be United's night over. Yeah, Casemiro missed it. A couple other players missed it. De Gea wasn't expecting it to come through to him.
Well watched from De Gea there. But Sevilla all over Man United. This could get embarrassed. Not embarrassing.
That could.
Yeah.
This could be. If this is 5-2 on aggregate.
Again. En-Nesyri in the box. Like Bardet in the box.
Referee back post. Ivan Rakitic. They can produce another delivery of similar quality.
Ball in.
Meets the head of En-Nesyri. Campos had the keeper.
It's a bundle.
Is it in the back of the net? No. Kept off the line.
Is that not in?
That's offside.
Flag's gone up. I don't know what a line is.
I could tell you, can't believe it's not in the back of the net. A mess there.
It was headed down in the ground, cleared off a line by a defender. En-Nesyri then put it straight at De Gea.
An absolute mess.
This is a goalmouth scramble, and I think, here we go.
So Rakitic balls in. Good header from En-Nesyri into the ground. Comes offshore. Campos puts it at the keeper. Gadelia gets involved. It bounces around and kicks into multiple knees and legs and
couldn't sit the ball in the back
limbs. It was mental.
En-Nesyri's header. Shaw just brings it down.
Campos just needed to tuck it. I mean, great save from De Gea. And no one could really get around to it. Gadelia tries to backheel it.
And it hits Maguire. It's just a crash of bodies on the line.
Yeah. So it's almost like rugby where they're all going to scrum and try and just force it over the line.
That'd be a game set match.
Now, Shaw, Ericsson. Ball played across. Maguire. This is a bit more encouraging for United. They're actually getting the ball down and playing some football. Dalot.
This is actually really
Spreads the play. Luke Shaw. Now Marcus Rashford. Can he come back with a bang? Shaw. Across the box. Stopped though by Bardet. That is a corner for Manchester United. That's what you call desperate defending. Well, yeah, United were holding on with their lives because if that goes in, then they might as well hop on the plane home because that was tie over.
X on the corner.
Let's wait for a ball to get out of the way. And now we will take it.
Bit of aerial presence in there.
Yeah.
Can Harry Maguire redeem himself by getting a goal back?
More like just clear it away.
Yeah, so. That's what they're waiting for. Ericsson's pointing to something over there.
It's just, I thought there might be a change. I know, he just wants someone to make a bit of movement for him.
Yeah, they are making a change.
Substitution, and it is Tony Martial. He can't continue. Yeah. Wout Weghorst on in his place. United's third sub, 53 minutes in.
Yeah, Martial's off. Weghorst on. I mean, now they've definitely got an aerial threat in the box.
He's not scored a header yet for Manchester United. In fact, he's not known for his heading ability.
No.
Ericsson, good ball in. Bunu, and it's not out well by Sevilla, but now Campos gives chase.
He's very quick, Campos.
And that's good from Savitsa. Bardet smashes it back up the pitch. Shaw, the only man getting there, and Mendilibar just telling his men to not bother with the press because it's not going to be all that successful. Just get back into shape and defend whatever United are bringing forwards now. Here comes Manchester United. Casemiro stopped by Jesus Navas. Campos almost caught by Shaw. Takes it past a couple of players and then gets stuck in. Lucas Campos, by the way, he's been a shift tonight. He's been absolutely everywhere. Deserves a goal.
Yeah.
I mean, this finish was
really
superb, but it was ruled out. And yeah, he's been flying in with the tackles, flying down this right-hand side. It's just been excellent. And then he stops Rashford being able to cut inside. Campos wants a throw. I think he's... I don't know why he's so furious. I think he's in the wrong there, but... Sure. Back to Maguire. Hope my prediction is not reversed, said I am Harry. Or did you say that United would go 2-0 up and then Sevilla would bring it back, didn't you? Yeah. And now United, with 35 minutes on the clock, need 2 goals to remain in the Europa League. Well, United, with a lot to do, can they do it? Stick around for the last 30 minutes to see if they can. It's going to be a dramatic end to tonight's game regardless, and of course we will be staying on. So we'll be staying on live if any of the games go to extra time, other than Union St Gilloise, because that's... And Nice Basel, yeah. Gudelia caught by Casemiro. That could arguably be a yellow card, and it is going to be. And this is very bad, because if United were to somehow go through, I believe Casemiro would miss the second leg. Would miss the first leg, sorry.
Yeah.
Against Juventus.
I don't know why Casemiro, though, you know you're getting some... As soon
as
you make a foul...
What's he doing?
He immediately goes over to the referee.
Yeah.
I don't know why he was doing that. Because he's already got it in the referee's head that he's done something wrong there. Don't argue your case if you haven't got a case to argue.
Casemiro indeed does miss the next match.
But it's a long way for United to get one.
Sure, trying to get it forward. Savitzer puts the pressure on. Bunu plays out. One back by Ericsson. Now Fernando. And it's one heart the pitch. Weghorst. Rashford. And it's stopped. He's stopped in his tracks by Jesus Navas and the bouncing Sevilla. And they are loving this performance. Silly foul. Casemiro's been rubbish tonight. Yeah, spot on knick-knack. And this is what I was saying at the break. A bad Casemiro performance is instantly a bad Manchester United performance. Because as soon as they lose their defensive midfielder, they lose their structure, they lose their defensive solidity. And as we've seen, teams can just play through them quite easily. By the way, West Ham are now leading. Lucas Paqueta penalty, 56 minutes gone. That's exactly what they needed.
Relief. Because that would have been a worry. If they had to go to extra time penalties against
I wouldn't have been surprised though.
Yeah.
Given how poor they've been. Must have been a lot of added time in the first half because they're behind this game.
This game had 4.
No, this also had 4, so I guess maybe a delay to either the starting of the first half or the second half. To be fair, this game did have a quick second half start.
Yeah.
Almost called BT out with our ads. Shaw smashes it. Long and puts the pressure on, falls to Weghorst.
Leverkusen have got another one.
Acuna wins it back. Gudelia wins it in the air. Okay, I don't think we're going to be going extra time there then. That's not a concern anymore.
4-1 now in aggregate.
As it stands, no games going to extra time, but they're all separated by just a goal, bar that Leverkusen game, and of course Sevilla here. But still a lot of time for a lot to happen in all of these games. Suso now with the ball out on this right-hand side, tries to put it in, stopped by Ericsson. And now United could counter Anthony. Hasn't had a great game tonight, Anthony. A chance to create something here. Finds Weghorst on the... not Weghorst on the overlap. Ericsson on the overlap. Switches the play. Marcus Rashford looks to cut in. Tries to give it to Sabitzer. Ball cut out. United could still create something from this. Ericsson picking up the scraps. Anthony dinked in behind. Weghorst holds it up well. Holds off Gudelia. Good defending though from both Gudelia and Barde. And they keep it on the pitch. Sevilla stop it going out from a corner. Win the ball back. And now Barde going for a run. Tries to find En-Nesyri, cut out by Maguire. Ericsson, Anthony, Fernando rogue challenge. Casemiro. Now Shaw. Rashford, can he make something happen? No, goes to Casemiro. Another sideways pass. United, they can't get the ball in the box. They're just passing it around in this sort of U shape, but it's not very productive. United aren't out, they are out. Yeah, London Gain. They are very much thinking about that trace. Jeremy Frimpong, by the way, with that goal. Oh, Acuna, I think, for Wigan Anthony. Oh, no, potentially Gudelia. No, Anthony for kicking Acuna, yeah.
Yeah, he just kick out, to be fair.
But yeah, Frimpong with that goal for Leverkusen as well.
Quite a penalty.
Yeah.
West Ham.
It's by the skin of their teeth, but it's what they need. They can then find a bit more confidence heading towards those semi-finals.
That'd be big for them to get through, a bit of motivation and just belief from the fans.
A Campos caught by Sabitzer. That could easily be a card. Don't think so, but
United just rash. It's silly now. It's stupid.
It's 3-1 West Ham. Declan Rice. That should be them through.
So they should be through. Leverkusen should be through. A lot of ties starting to get wrapped up now as we head into the latter stages. Sporting Juventus probably the closest one, alongside Roma Feyenoord.
Fernando plays it forward, cut out by Maguire, who just cushions it to Casemiro, and he tries to find Rashford. Rashford, can he get there? He has kept that on well, stopped in his tracks by Jesus Navas. Quite a few players in these sides in the Sevilla team who've played for rivals Manchester United, namely Suso and of course Jesus Navas.
Yeah.
Former Manchester City player. Trying to think if there's any more now. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but if anyone's got any more former Manchester United, any players in the Sevilla team who used to play for Man United's rivals,
I think he's on the bench.
then mention him. But yeah. Coming forwards now, Sevilla. Stopping their tracks, Lindelof. Now here is Dallo. Ericsson. Ball out wide. Rashford. Marcus Rashford lays it off to Shaw. Ball in. And it's stopped by Acuna, heads it away.
You think you got Valverde saying?
Casemiro.
All right.
Ericsson. Now Maguire.
I think Gilmore have got one back.
Well, they could mount a comeback if they're only 2 goals away now from pulling off a great escape.
Yeah, mental they do.
Yeah. Maguire, nice footwork.
I say, much better.
Ericsson. Rashford. It's encouraging play by United, but they're not actually doing anything with the ball. Now they're creating something.
They ran into
Sabitzer, Casemiro, let's fly, and it's a big stop
save
from Booney. And that's what I'm saying. The first time he's been called upon tonight, he makes the save. No error there. It's a good stop from Booney. Goals everywhere though, and they're flying in, aren't they?
There? I couldn't see it was.
I don't know, I'm waiting to see.
Gilwar confirmed who scored.
Fair enough. It was, Casper Trainer for Gilwar. Yeah, Europa League and Conference League. Wow, so that game is level on aggregate. Roma won, Feyenoord won on aggregate. We will be heading to extra time in Rome.
28 minutes time.
Yeah, if there is no change to that score. Of course, Roma, Feyenoord, one of the only games we don't have on the scoreboard for us. I think if we do go to extra time, may have to try and do a quick bodge job with the graphics. But yeah. Would still, I hope so. I hope we get a game go to extra time. We haven't had any extra time yet since, as you say, as we mentioned earlier, the World Cup final. But yeah, there's a lot going on in Europe this evening. It's been brilliant to see. Hopefully this is maintained throughout the last 30 minutes of tonight's action. Suso. Inside to Rakitic. Rakitic tries to knock it forwards. Maguire, though, just going to use his body well to hold off Lamea. And goes out for a goal kick. They've looked good, though. Sevilla tonight. They've really put on a performance. And they deserve to be through. If they go through, of course. And you never know. United might pull off a mental comeback. It's Leonardo Spinazzola with that goal for Roma, by the way.
Huge goal.
Ball across to Victor Lindelof. Lindelof. Now Casemiro. Maguire. Almost caught in possession again. Harry Maguire going for a mazy dribble. Lays it off to Shaw. Ericsson round the corner. Rashford stopped by Bardet. But Ericsson wins it back. Ericsson. Weghorst. Touch. Can shoot. Does shoot. Blocked by the Serbian at the back. Gadelia. Weghorst. Acuna clips him. Is that going to be a free kick? No. Play allowed to continue. Sevilla could counter. Ocampos gives it out wide to En-Nesyri and is caught in the process. En-Nesyri, has he got the beating of Victor Lindelof? No. Has to turn back, but he has got players in support. Switch of the play is successful. Suso. And it does. Weird deflection almost catches out De Gea. They want a corner. They are.
Deflection. Surely.
They are going to get one. I thought. I didn't even think about the deflection. I thought it was just good. I thought they were claiming De Gea touched it, but yeah. Didn't matter anyway.
From Dallo.
Yeah, Roma scores indeed. Contreras.
I mean, that'd be interesting. Jose Mourinho pulling off a... I still think Roma could get one there, though.
Yeah.
26 minutes to go here. Man, time is running out for Manchester United.
But there's still time, but they've got to score soon. They can't afford to concede from this corner. And Naziri heads it down. No one in that 6-yard box to try and get a flick on. And De Gea is going to smash this one forwards. 4-1 West Ham. A lot more confident, a lot more comfortable. Mikel Antonio with that fourth. So they should be through now, West Ham, to the semi-finals where they will face AZ Alkmaar. And then Fiorentina, as it stands, will face Nice. So, of course, that Nice-Basel game hangs in the balance. 1 goal in it. Nice leading on the night and on aggregate by just 1. Can Basel find a late leveller for the night and the tie?
Who knows?
But yeah, only one game currently going to extra time. Roma versus Feyenoord. There are a lot of other games very, very close. Ghent have crumbled. They very much have. Knick-knack, yeah. Very much so.
Especially going 1-0 up, I thought they'd be a bit stronger.
Yeah. Ericsson. Now Lindelof. Shaw. Goes back to Lindelof. And he keeps it on. Yeah, it's been a lovely evening of football.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued to see whether United can actually do anything, but it just seems like they're not going to. It seems more like Sevilla will add a third. Rather than United actually getting a goal at all in this game. So I just can't see them coming back. I just cannot see it. But, maybe there's still a shock in store for us, but I'm not certain there is.
Here's Sabitzer. Ball over top to Anthony. Acunha's going to try and see it out, and he does so. Yeah, ball went off.
That did go off.
Clock's just running down slowly now, and the more minutes go by, the less minutes.
You've got to think. The problem with United, their next change has to be a double.
Yeah.
They have got some players.
I don't think it's going to be.
That's the third choice goalkeeper they've panned to, but I don't think they're going to bring him on up front. See what we can do. But there are options for Manchester United on the bench. Alejandro Garnacho, I believe, is on the bench tonight. Other than that, Facundo Pellistri could come on.
Maybe.
He came on the first leg and because they thought they were comfy and then they ended up turning around. There is going to be some substitutions. It's Fred. So United, I don't think, can use another sub then because they've had 3 stoppages. Oh, no, half-time won't count as a stoppage, will it? So that'll be fine. Yeah.
Fred on the pitch for Spitzer. See what he can do. Maybe it's a bit of Fred magic's all they need.
Yeah. So if he just picks up the ball and scores from 40 yards twice, there we go, sorted. Weghorst, Rashford. Ericsson tries to pick out Anthony with the pass. Acuna heads forwards. It's messy. United can't really get a stranglehold on the ball. Ericsson. Stopped by Sevilla. Now Suso and then his ball forward to Naziri won't be successful because then Naziri was offside. He went too early with the run, but United live to fight another day. A goal for Sevilla now would very much be United out of the Europa League for another season and put their Champions League football for next season in jeopardy.
From Bardet, if not Rashford's in there. He's been solid.
Fernando.
That's assault.
Yeah.
He's just jumped at Casemiro. Free kick to United.
22 minutes on the clock. Still no other goals in the last few minutes in any other European games. But it's very tight.
I still think we can see one more goal.
We head towards full time. Yeah.
Watch, we'll see 3 goals.
There's another one there. I think there's potentially another one in Rome.
Campos puts the ball in.
Both sides will be pushing for that.
Straight over.
As we get towards the end. Oh, it's gone out for a throw, I think.
No, stayed
in. Fair enough. I thought it stayed in.
Dad, I don't know where the ball's gone. I think it's going to come to the other side. But yeah, now just over 20 minutes to go. The clock's still running out. Martial's got an ice pack on his leg.
That'll be concerning.
Yeah.
Manchester United, of course, in action in the FA Cup on Sunday. Brighton, it's going to be a tough game. They're going to be without their centre-halves. They're going to be probably without Tony Martial based on those images.
FA Cup final.
I could see it. De Zerbi bringing home a trophy. Stopping Manchester City, that would be safe.
Or Sheffield United.
Who do you think's got a better chance of beating Man City in the cup final? Brighton or Manchester United?
Brighton.
Fair enough.
I think it's just less in it not less in it for Brighton, but less.
When I look at the United games, they've beaten City 2-1 and lost 6-3. So, potentially depends which version of United turns out.
Here comes
Casemiro, Weghorst.
A bit behind him.
Anthony, can he get the ball into the box? Ericsson, blocked by Gadelia. Fred. Shaw. Dink ball forwards. Stopped by Gadelia. Lamea. Gets it away. Only as far as Dallo. Nods it down. Fred. Touch. Foul by Fernando.
Foul.
Yeah, free kick in a good spot now for United.
Fernando's was very surprised by that. I'm not.
Yeah, no, he's found him.
Yeah.
That was quite an obvious one.
Yeah. It's a free kick in a good position for Man United. We know Marcus Rashford can hit them.
Yeah.
Ten Hag's giving Lindelof instructions. But yeah, United is just not great. Also, I swear it was a lot further forward than that. I thought it was right on the edge.
Nah, it wasn't that close.
Not right on the edge, but like on the edge of the D.
I don't think they'd pull it further back. Well, to be fair, they might be able to then dink it over the wall a bit easier. Under 20 minutes left to play. Sevilla happy, just waste time at any given opportunity. United with 5 different people stepping up to try and take this free kick.
Fred Curler, Ericsson Curler, Rashford, Perler.
Shaw's there, hoping to get involved. Wouldn't be surprised if Maguire steps up in a moment. Now, he's stood in the way at the moment. I can't wait this to be on target, and he leads across some blocks.
Looks like Marcus Rashford's going to hit this. They're all running away from it.
That wouldn't surprise me.
I think it's going to be Rashford.
Could be Ericsson, could be Rashford. I don't think it's Fred.
No, I'm saying Rashford here.
Fred, Ericsson.
Ericsson.
Oh, it's not far away.
I thought that was in. They want to call
it. They're saying it took a deflection. Campos sent off me. Nah, mate, you're waffling.
No,
not far away at all.
No. That was not a
Could
bad
have dipped in.
Ericsson.
Yeah.
No, I didn't touch Fernando. Oh, close. Very close. And
not long to go.
Showed a boonie for time wasting.
Fair enough. I'm sure he'll take that yellow card, unless that's his second, in which case Sevilla are mudded going into the semis.
No.
Yeah, he will be able to play if they progress.
Just sitting there waiting for the Messi's next match to come up.
Jesus Navas, Campos. Yeah, I'm sure they'll have that graphic on a little longer to give everyone a bit of nerves.
Oh, brilliant.
Suso, En-Nesyri. One back by Sevilla. Well, United got it back, then Sevilla got it back. Campos, Fernando, Sevilla in a good area. Here's really Campos on the edge of the box, lays it off. Lamea, Suso, and it's out for another corner. United are still under the cosh.
Yeah, they're struggling.
Despite the fact they need a goal.
They haven't really gone for this game and they still look like the worst side.
Yeah. That's the thing. United really need to put more emphasis on, attacking. They desperately need a goal, and they're, at the moment, having to defend aggressively against Sevilla. Sevilla have just looked so much better in this game in general. It stuns me. But yeah. Rakitic.
Falls to En-Nesyri.
Now it's with
Fernando has a go. Deflected.
Flicks off of Sevilla player, I think.
No, it's down though. It's out from the corner.
Another corner.
And, Sevilla should keep the pressure on.
Yep. They're more than happy to take corners all evening.
Go. Sporting still need a goal in their tie against Juventus. If not, Juventus will be through.
Yeah.
Roma final, heading to extra time.
Sevilla now over the corner. Ivan Rakitic. We've seen Sevilla score from one corner already. That's not a great delivery, but En-Nesyri heads on. Fernando flicks it to Rakitic. Rakitic sells Fred the dummy, cuts inside, and it's blazed across the box. They want a pen or a corner. They want something. I don't know what. It looked like they were claiming that was a handball.
Don't know who.
Let's have a look.
No.
Unless someone's, using their hands instead of their feet.
Yeah, as I say.
Headstands.
That's a very low ball for a You have to ask for a handball.
Yeah. West Ham offside, no number 5. Oh, their 5th goal was ruled offside, okay. That's what I'm taking from that. Or they've been ruled offside 5 times.
Blimey, that's a lot of offside. Fred.
Sure. Might be the best a man can get, but it's not the best that Man United could get.
Yeah. Good one.
Thanks. We'll only make sense of it was in the Shaw adverts, but
Yeah.
here's Maguire.
Oh. Dallo.
Dallo, now Fred. United are still alive in this game if they can find a goal now. They've got 15 minutes to turn the tyre around. Oh, I think that's pretty comprehensive now.
At that point.
Leverkusen into the semi-finals. I think we can declare that with some level of belief.
Yeah.
Some level of certainty. And they will face the winner of that final Roma game, which as it stands will be heading to extra time. The only game that is has extra time booked in at the moment.
14 minutes to go here. Man United score from his corner, game's on.
Yeah. And Sevilla have a thing or two to think about for the last
Ball in.
15 minutes.
Maguire.
Luckily, he clears it for Sevilla. That was nice of him.
Yeah. Saying over the bar.
Goals in the next 5. Yeah, you're spot on, Nick Nack. But with that, Manchester United, if with heading like that, you're not going to get a goal anytime soon. Maguire begging the ref for anything at this point. Not going to get a corner from that.
Chance. No.
Bruno goal kick. He's got to be careful. He can't take his time because he could be off then, but...
Yeah, that'd be something.
Oh, it'd be horrendous for Sevilla.
Marko Dimitrovic in goal.
And rather be down a man as well, which would be the bigger concern.
Lindelof. No ADK that ball online though.
Well, Lindelof fighting with it in the corner here. Shaw. Ramos puts the pressure on. Fred plays out.
I think they're time
They lose possession. Navas. And Shaw kicks it off. And he's hurt himself in the process there, Luke Shaw.
That's not good.
He just his ankle seemed to go, and that ball left the field, and handball according to the Sevilla fans. So many problems. Sevilla in the corner though at the moment. Lamela, Shaw can't play out, and Lamela wins it back, and he's caught by Luke Shaw.
Silly.
Is that a free kick?
No.
I think it's a United free kick potentially.
Yeah.
I think on Lamela on Shaw a moment before. Lamela's fuming. He's holding up his he wants his cramp. He's off the pitch. So luckily there's a Sevilla man ready. Have they got a physio just waiting there ready to do cramp?
Nah, that was a sub warming
That
up.
wasn't a sub. I'd like to look about 50.
There's definitely a sub, turning grain and a bib on.
He looked different to the other guys. The subs were something different. I swear. So I recognise him. Maybe these subs. Well, I don't think that's Brian Hill, is it?
No. And
Yeah, none of these blokes are like that guy.
Casemiro. Balls across the box. But I
might have
haven't
found
seen
someone
Anthony
there.
all the second half.
Yeah, he's not shown a lot, has he, this evening?
No.
I don't know who that bloke was. Must be a fan that's run on. Help Lamela with his cramp. I don't think ball boys are allowed to just negate the balls and go and help Lamela with his cramp.
No, they might. Oh, still a long way back for United now. Brian Hill's coming on.
Speaking of Brian Hill, he comes now. Lamela is going to end. His evening will end early. He's played well tonight, Eric Lamela, but injury, well, a bit of cramp makes sense. He's not really done anything for a couple of years. Roma have scored.
Oh, so they won't
2-0. Well, according to Contreras, I've not seen any notifications to who may have scored. It's pending VAR.
Oh.
According to FootMob.
VAR check there. That could be huge. That would probably decide the game.
Well, while we're watching Lamela walk off, we might as well have a look.
Yeah. Has the goal been given?
Ball in. Abraham heads it down, and it's in the back of the net by Brian Cristante. That looks... Oh. Is it? Does it stand?
We don't know.
I don't think so, based off that. The fact that No, doesn't stand. Foul from Tammy Abraham. 13 minutes left to play. We go back to Seville.
And nothing
Sure.
happened.
Casemiro. Now Lindelof. But yeah, I mean, we've flicked there. Chat, what game do you want us to watch for the last 10 minutes? Whatever gets the most people shouting about, then we'll flick over to it.
We've got a lot of options.
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy to continue watching this, but I'm happy to watch whatever you guys are most interested in. I don't think this ties over. I was about to say, En-Nesyri, it's in the back of the net.
Game, set,
match. Manchester United are out of the Europa League. Sevilla 3, Man United 0. En-Nesyri at the double. It's 5-2 on aggregate. And a cacophony, a catalogue of defensive cock-ups has cost Manchester United today. You have to feel that with Lissandra and Varane in the side, they walk this. But United left holding their faces, hanging their heads in shame, because this has been disgraceful. Brian Hill just smashed it forward. De Gea tries to control it. I just can't understand what's going through his head where he goes, I'm going to try and bring this down. He spoons, it sort of comes off his foot, falls to En-Nesyri, he smashes it in from quite some way out. And you know what? Fair play, Sevilla. They have more than merited this result tonight. And they'll be into the Europa League semi-finals. Should we head to Rome?
Yeah.
For the last 10 minutes. It's the only one we don't have a scoreboard for, but doesn't mean we can't commentate on it. We're going to struggle with names because I'm not familiar with all the Feyenoord players.
Smalling. You went off injured.
Oh, good. But yeah, Roma with the ball now. Brian Cristante, Matic. Ball wide by Pellegrini. Here is Spinazzola, I believe. Someone's attracted by a big bald bloke. I'm definitely going to need lineups here because I've got no some of the Feyenoord players.
4-0 Sevilla.
Not far off. I did not think that would be the closest prediction this evening, but fair enough. Here come Feyenoord with possession.
Man United out. Roma finals going to extra time as it stands. Sporting only need a goal against Juventus to send that to extra time.
Ball into the box and it's picked in!
Scored!
By the number 14, it is, of course, Pakshaw. Wow. He didn't start, he wasn't on the line, he was on the bench.
That is a huge goal.
That has changed the tyre. Ball in.
To put on Sporting.
Whatever game we go to, something happens, I'm loving it.
There's action everywhere. That is a huge goal for Feyenoord. Yep. And that could send them through.
Igor Pakshaw, the young Brazilian winger, scores for Feyenoord. It's a great header. Ball in here.
Box, though. Poor defending. Patricio don't know where he's going.
Sensational. I believe it was in from Szymanski.
I mean,
it was indeed.
Goal.
Flicked on by Pakshaw. Goal for Feyenoord. That could see them into the semi-finals.
Goals disallowed at one end for Roma and a final goal at the other end and score themselves.
But we have got a game now heading to extra time because Basel have equalised in the 86th minute.
Wow, we can't watch that. That's disappointing.
Well, we'll check if we can watch it first before we go. Well, that's over. But yeah, that is heading as it stands to extra time. Jean-Kevin Augustin. That is a name that
Blimey.
will
so
be not fond in the hearts of
Juventus through, Sevilla through, Nice Basel in extra time, West Ham through.
Didn't Leeds spend 40 million on him because they bought him for 20 mil, then tore up his contract 6 months in for some reason, then they've been forced to give him another 10 mil or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
In a fee. I can't really. The court's told him now you got to give him money, honestly. But I mean, this game or the Sporting one, they're both very close. El Shaarawy fouled. Okay.
Just because I think there's more chance that Sporting get a goal. I don't really know. I think I'd throw Sporting Juventus.
Okay. What does Chat want?
Yeah, see what Chat wants. 5 minutes to go in this game. This game's got less time left as well.
Okay, so we can probably see the end of
Sporting coming forward.
But yeah, United.
Ball into the box, headed away.
Man United are a joke.
They've capitulated.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to need the lineups for this one.
Yeah, I was going to say. And here comes
Edwards.
I know him. Ball in again from Sporting.
Escaio, headed away. It falls
Still alive.
to
Should
Santos.
have cut it to the bloke on the edge. Doesn't do that. Is that Morita?
No, that's Santos. That's someone.
It was missed kick there, and
Edwards
luckily wasn't pounced
with
on.
possession. Who can he pick out? He smashes it across the box
doing?
again.
Who's he crossing that to?
I don't know. Edwards overexcited there.
He's leathered that across the box. Don't know what I was expecting.
Yeah, he should have picked out Mateus or Trincao. Not Trincao, Goncalves in the middle. He just smashed it across. Now for a Juventus throw on the other side of the pitch. Amorim trying to get his team to focus up here because they desperately need a goal with 5 minutes to play. Less than that. Substitution for Sporting.
Not yet.
Just try and guess who that might be.
No, ref, Slavi.
I'm going to go Artur, the attacker.
I reckon a foul throw on Quadrado.
It is the number 33.
It's now a Sporting throw.
Wow. I have not seen a foul throw in a while.
He just overturned possession. Nuno Santos out.
The left wing backs, they're going for this now. Because it's like a 3-3-4 at this point.
Ball in. It's a bounce ball across the box. I haven't got the end
Not
of it.
dealt well with by Juve. Kostic gets it clear. Falls to Escaio.
Edwards.
Marcus Edwards
Brilliant
looks
footwork.
dangerous. Can he get the ball in?
It
He
on.
can!
Oh,
What a miss! Sebastian Coates! What a miss! The number 4 should score. I mean, it's brilliant footwork here from Marcus Edwards. He somehow keeps the ball in play.
Yeah.
Gets across the box. Coates panics and he puts it over the bar and he could cost
virtually
Sporting
open goal.
Lisbon big time. Sporting CP.
That is a huge miss.
Yeah. Wow.
I can't believe you missed that.
Wow.
Still 3 minutes to go.
What are we watching now, Nick Nack? We're watching Sporting Roma currently. There's
Sporting Juventus.
Sporting Juventus. There's so much going on. Final to winning on aggregate. Yes, Juve are winning on aggregate. There's no Europa League games heading to extra time. There's a Sporting player down. A booking for Di Maria. Pogba's on the pitch.
Bloody hell,
Was expecting that.
He's not skiing the Alps or something.
No. Oh wait, Pogba may have been booked. I don't know who got booked. There's Milik. I didn't know he played for Juventus.
I knew that. Yeah, if I was for that,
elbow someone in the face. Diamande, I believe.
That's what I was sent off.
2-1 final to 86 minutes. Yeah, we will flick back to that Roma final game upon the end of this Sporting Juventus game. Pogba yellow card. We're hoping to see some late drama here and head to extra time. Diamande.
Don't think we're going to see it in Seville, though. We're not watching that.
No. That game's pretty much done now. Sevilla heading through to the semi-finals. Manchester United have been, steamrolled. Here comes Escaio. Marcus Edwards. He looks so dangerous, Edwards. He's everything for Sporting. Still cutting inside, Edwards. Goes across. Finds Artur, I believe. Pings it to the box. Coates! How is that not in? Coates, man. How is he missing these? Hang on. What's been a foul on Chesney. I thought I'd give it a pen.
How did that not go in the goal?
Wow.
He kicked it sideways and it was hacked off the line.
Coates.
Genuinely, how's this man not scored?
Well, he's offside anyway, I think. Oh no, he was just about onside.
Well,
no, he might have been off.
How no?
Oh my god, he's
How's
trying
no
to fight.
on that,
He tried to pass it.
How's no one pounced?
The 79 should have scored. The 79 should have been there.
You've got to take a gamble at that point in the game.
Yeah.
What a ball in.
Still, I think there's a Sporting goal coming.
And Juventus are hanging on here.
There is a Sporting goal coming. Pedro Goncalves was furious about something.
The fact that it was pulled back for a Chesney free kick.
Okay.
5 minutes of added time here.
Okay. Ball forward from Juventus. Sporting let it run through to Antonio Adan. Now it's with their centre half. Him. Across to Coates. No, Coates has gone up front.
Yeah.
Pedro Goncalves has gone back. Coates has gone up front.
Why do you think he's had so many chances?
Mark Edwards. I thought he should fly forwards a lot. Escaio. Ball in. And it just finds its way to Chesney.
He's going to sit on that all day long.
Now have we got a late goal in any of these I mean, the two games we're keeping an eye on right now, Sporting Juventus and Feyenoord Roma. 5 additional minutes for Sporting to find a goal. Is there any added time in Rome? We have got the first Europa League team through. It's Bayer Leverkusen. They will face Sevilla. They will face the winner of Feyenoord Roma. Sevilla also through.
As it stands, will face Juventus.
Roma Feyenoord still with 3 minutes of normal time to play. Sevilla into the 90th minute now. There's a lot. I don't know what the added time is in the Sevilla game. It doesn't really matter, does it? Yeah. Well, Langer almost scored as well, but Bunu saved it.
Who cares?
That game's done, really. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot going on. Sporting looking to put the ball back in the box. Marcus Edwards, can he cross it? He does. Coates misses it. Looked like it would fall to Morita. Here it's Goncalves. Ball still in Sporting's possession. Edwards into the box, cleared away by Juventus. This is exciting. Adan keeps the ball in play. Diamonde. Is there a late goal for Sporting here? Arthur. Here is Goncalves. It's now with Diamonde. Edwards supplying everything into the box. Oh, he's sent it through the legs of Kostic. Still Marcus Edwards. Down in the box. That should be a penalty. It is.
It's diving.
It's a dive.
Diving.
He's booked him. Surely VAR's got to have a little look at this.
Scored.
Oh my
God.
God.
Scored in the 89th minute.
What's going on? There's a potential penalty call here. Surely VAR's got to look whether he dived or not. Roma have scored. So we're heading extra time there as it stands.
Oh my God. I'm trying to load
I'm surprised. I'm shocked that's not been given as a pen. Let's have a look. Oh, he has gone down quite softly, to be fair.
Nothing's working.
I don't know. He does get a push from Kostic.
No, not giving it.
Play continues. Yellow card. No penalty, but a goal for Roma. Paulo Dybala in the 89th minute.
Wow, that is huge. You should have turned on.
We're going to stick here because that game, as it stands, will go to extra time. So we're watching that if nothing happens here.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on. Diamonde. And it's cut out. Alexandro. Juve just going to slowly play this forwards. Milik. Then it's cut out by Sporting. Mateus. This needs to go long. Ball forwards. It's cut out. Sporting want a handball. I don't know why. They just need to get the ball back and get forwards again. Diamonde won it, but he passes it to Kostic.
Oh, Kostic fell over.
Pogba.
Pogba's got on the ball.
Di Maria. Juve looking for a third now. This would put the game to bed. A second on the night, sorry. Third on aggregate. And they're fighting away with the ball. Goncalves trying to win it back. Coates has gone up front. Love it. Absolutely love it. On the Pogba on the ball. Across to Milik. Adan's got there.
Adan did well.
Adan does very well. And Sporting have to go fast. They've got 30 seconds
lost
left.
It in the middle.
Huge challenge from Locatelli. And Sporting are fuming. They need the ball. Rabiot's just going to chill in the middle of the park. Pogba. Oh, and that's a foul. Matthias too aggressive.
I think that's going to be Sporting out.
How's the Nice game? That's still going to extra time as it stands.
So will Roma Feyenoord.
So, as you say, will Roma Feyenoord.
Yeah, I think
5 additional minutes there. This has got 5 seconds left. That Juve getting ready to run onto the field. They should be through. And there's the game. Sporting out. Juve into the semis to face Sevilla. One more Europa League semi-final to go. And it's between Roma and Feyenoord. 2-2 on aggregate. The first thing we see, Jose Mourinho shouting things.
That's just what he does.
Game over in Seville. Game over in Lisbon. But there's definitely no full-time whistle sounding here in Rome. 3 minutes of additional time still to go. Every chance this tie could be thrown on its head, or we're heading to extra time. And Nice and Basel will be going to extra time. Confirmed. But I don't know if we can actually watch that game. So,
Yeah.
in which case we will call it an evening.
I mean,
but
this should be going
we'll be
extra
sticking
time
on for Roma.
One of these sides can find a late winner, and it will be very late.
Praxau goes down, and the ref says, "Get up, mate, get up." Matic smashes it forwards. That's going to run on through to Justin Bilo.
Final would be happy to go to extra time here.
Yeah.
Away in Rome. I mean, I thought they'd won it, to be honest, in the 82nd minute when they equalised, but...
Bilo needs to be careful. Dybala's right next to him. He does just pick it up.
Imagine Dybala just pass it to Dybala.
Rolls it out. They're happy just to move it slowly here. The nerves in this situation.
This is...
The WWE highlights are postponed. Yeah, I don't know how.
Oh, devastated. Get the recorder and watch him later.
Wasn't it the Milan Derby? Because they joined 15 minutes in and we didn't realise.
Abraham.
Dybala! Stop! Justin Bilo with a huge stop.
That was huge. I thought Abraham had scored. I thought he'd scored.
Fighting away with the ball is Zeki Selik. Dybala goes down.
And it's a
free kick in a good area. That's Anthony Taylor, isn't it?
No.
Looks like it.
It might be. No, it looks too...
I just saw bald and I went, that's Anthony Taylor. No, look at his red. It looks like one of those droids.
It is
Taylor, yeah. It's one of those droids from Star Wars, mate. Robot. What a save. Through the bodies.
Huge.
Weaved Paulo Dybala and a huge stop from Justin Bilo.
Minute to go. Free kick to Roma. If they
West
score
Ham
now,
are through.
If Roma score now, this is scenes.
Lorenzo Pellegrini. Anthony Taylor gets everyone... I don't know if it is Taylor. Oh, no, it is. No, it definitely is, I think. I can't tell.
Yeah, it is. I know Anthony Taylor when I see him. Yeah.
You noticed him from the back of his head. Pellegrini.
Ball in. Tangle's back post.
And it's cleared away.
So now a corner.
I believe Gay Troida.
30 seconds to go. These are the last kicks of the game. Roma fans watching on, praying for a winner.
Dybala. To put this into the box.
This would be scenes of a dramatic nature. Some things don't need commentary.
Flicked on.
Flicked on. Oh,
head of over the bar.
So Noah's goal scrambles in the box.
You have to fancy Roma to win in extra time. I don't know.
I think that's going to be it. I think we'll be heading to extra time.
In which case, we might need some quick graphical changes. Yeah, there we go. We're heading to extra time. Right.
All right,
I could try, yeah. Let's hope we can make a scoreboard in a couple of minutes.
Right, hello guys, let's see what we've got. So we're heading to extra time here. Roma thought they were down and out really. But they managed to find a late goal in the 89th minute through Paulo Dybala, and we will be heading to extra time. I mean, that's huge. That is absolutely huge. Did not expect that, to be honest, coming in tonight. We knew it'd be close, but we are going to extra time. It's the first game in the European seasons going to extra time that we've watched live, alongside Nice Basel as well, which is also going to extra time. So we've got two games going to extra time, one in the Europa League, one in the Conference League. Two huge games really, and another 30 minutes of action at least coming our way. And if neither side can be decided, well then we'll be at penalties, and that we all love penalties. But yeah, that's huge. This is absolutely massive. YouTube have just told me if I want to take a break, you're having a laugh. Oh, who wants to take a break now? This is just when things are getting interesting. But yeah, make sure to get your predictions, your thoughts, your feelings into the chat. Any extra time predictions? What are we thinking?
Put your deep thoughts and feelings in the chat, guys.
What are we thinking for extra time? Let's see, what have we got here? Yes, as you said, we're going at extra time 2-2 on aggregate. Chelsea fan says that Tammy should have probably scored there. Nick Nack fancies Roma in extra time. Matteo fancies Feyenoord in extra time. This is going to be very, very interesting to see how this plays out. But yeah, I can't call it. It's going to be so close. I mean, neither side could be separated over 180 minutes. We now get to watch another half an hour of it to see if either side can get a winner. A lot can happen in a half an hour. We could see 2 goals. Who knows? Who knows? No one does. That's why we're going to watch it. But yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised. Because when Jose Mourinho's sides are losing with a few minutes to go in a cup competition or a UN competition, he's always there to he sorts something out. Dybala this time was the goal scorer. Roma scores 3 in extra time. If they score 3 in extra time, I'm very surprised. But I'll come to that in a minute.
Yeah, good to go.
But yeah. By the way, Basel hit the bar in the 90th minute. Wow.
Oh, I forgot to put these fast on there.
That's fine, doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, if that goes pens and stuff, but...
No, I've still got stuff to sort out.
Alright. Exciting times. We're headed to extra time. Very, very exciting. I'm lost for words. I didn't think this would be... I put Sporting Juve and Sevilla and United on because I thought they're the 2 games most likely to go to extra time. But now, of course, Feyenoord Roma is the game heading to extra time. There's a lot of graphics on the screen right now. Well, I mean, yeah, what an evening so far. 27 votes in the poll chat. Can you change the poll as well once you've done that?
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, wow. What a game. And the score is still 3-0, by the way. Not to
Yeah, I know.
be annoying. I'm just trying to help. And yeah, I hope we go to penalty. It'll be fancy win by Roma. Yeah, penalties would be exciting. Our penalties would be good, to be fair. I don't really have a horse in this race. I quite like Roma. Been there. It was a nice place. Went and watched them against Bodeslash-Glimt on the route to the Conference League win last year. So, of course, this is a repeat of that Conference League final. And yeah, the scores are 3-0, by the way. Yeah, Matt, we are just fixing all the graphics, changing them all to this, to get ready for this game. We have been treated to, a sensational match so far. With sensational loads of brilliant football. Szymanski's off for Roma, for Feyenoord. We're about to get underway for the first half of extra time. And yeah, should be good.
Yeah.
Is everything good to go?
I think so. I should let me close that.
Okay.
No.
Wow. We've been treated to a very good evening of football. Sevilla have knocked Manchester United out of the Champions League despite the poll favouring Manchester United so far, 51% going for Man United.
I'm not
now,
gonna draw on that. It's Roma.
Yeah, we can't have a draw now. Who's winning?
Nord.
I hope this is spelled right.
How do you spell Feyenoord?
Feyenoord.
Yeah, I've got it.
Right. Click that quickly because we're about to get underway here for the first half of extra time. Make sure to vote in that poll in chat. Who's going to win, Roma or Feyenoord? Get your votes in. Let's see.
I think the Taste got to do the coin toss.
And it's going to be Roma to get us started in the first half of extra time here. Well done to the 37% indeed.
He's happy about something.
No, he's got to give the coin to the UEFA official. We can't have it in case he lobs it at someone.
Oh, he falls over and it kills me. It hurts him.
Kills him. Man dies from coin.
Now the goalkeeper's not ready.
Fantastic. Trish's putting his gloves on.
Checks his watch. We've got another half an hour football coming our way. And we're underway for it. 6
votes in the poll and chat, by the way. 100% Roma. Everyone is backing the Italian Giants. That is... Well, yeah. It shows, though, the achievement they've pulled off here because they are the underdogs in the eyes of many and especially in the eyes of chat, as we've found out. And yet, they are still here. They're still competing. So well done, Feyenoord. Shout out, Feyenoord. Congrats. But yeah, what a game we have. What a catalogue of games we've been treated to this evening. Hopefully, we get another good one here. Bilo rolls it out. Pedersen on the ball now. Again, apologies if sometimes we're a little slow on the names. I don't know exactly who's playing. Fight here between Pellegrini and Pedersen for the ball. Falls to Tammy Abraham. Abraham tries to give it across to someone. Can't pick out the right pass, though. I've genuinely lost for words as to what the scenes we've seen this evening. Hopefully, this game is also good. Coming forwards now, Santiago Jimenez. And Kokshu to the 29. And it's gone back by Roma. El Shaarawy breaking. Gets it up the line. And Feyenoord, it's pulled back for a foul. It's an injury to the number 7, the Roma starman Pellegrini. Dybala also feeling worse for wear. Love the extra time graphics. Wow.
First time this year. Yeah, what happened there? I just got trodden on. Yeah, at least now half an hour to go, and if we still can't find a winner, we'll have to do it from the 12-yard spot.
Chat are very confident that Roma are winning. 86% Roma, 14% Feyenoord.
Poor Feyenoord. They're a good side. I wouldn't count them out. Matic for a huge tackle there.
Yeah.
Do you get trodden on? No, I thought we got trodden on. I've got pins and needles.
And Basel have scored. Basel are beating
time.
Nice.
Is that an extra time? Or?
That is an extra time.
Wow.
8 minutes into extra time. That would mean, as it stands, Basel will face Fiorentina in the semi-finals. We've already got one semi-final in the Conference League set up. West Ham versus AZ Alkmaar. And then Fiorentina will face the winner of Basel Nice.
I've lost track of what's going on tonight.
Well, do you want a summary while there's a load of players down injured? Because in the Europa League, Juventus Sevilla is our first semi-final, and the winner of this will face Leverkusen for a chance at the final.
That helps.
Exciting times. We've been treated
Sevilla, Juventus, that's been a big game.
Mental games this evening, and I've absolutely loved it.
I thought it'd be complete opposite. I'd have said United Sporting going into the quarters, but.
You could have had the exact inverse, because I would have said probably Union St Gilloise to win.
Yeah.
Probably Sporting United, and I probably would have backed Feyenoord to win here if Roma go through. So,
who knows? Here come Feyenoord now.
That just shows how close these quarterfinals have been, that you can't call them.
Yeah.
Ball forward.
Oh,
who's it going to fall to? Jimenez! And it's over.
Should score. Should at least hit the.
I think it's Santiago Jimenez. Who's missed his... I keep saying his name because he's the only bloke I know.
He should have hit the target.
Yeah. He really should have.
That is a poor effort, and the final manager knows it.
That was Santiago Jimenez, the Mexican forward, missing.
He's quite good.
He's had a sensational season, but he will look back on that one with a little regret.
Sensational shot.
No. Roma. Ball one back. Here's Pedersen coming forwards for Feyenoord. Came on at the start of extra time, so he's been involved in everything because he's got the most energy. Gerd Troide. Now with a big bald man named Trauner.
He is bald.
He's very bald. Hartmann. Paxau. The goal scorer. Now forward. Kokshu. Still going now.
Right. He's good.
Can Kokshu. Oh, it's swung back though. Yeah, poor from Feyenoord.
This is where it becomes a real test of the players' physical.
All over the top. Trauner under a bit of pressure from Abraham. Lovely little scissor kick. Antonio Rudiger-esque.
Yeah.
Under a bit of pressure, but he plays out.
This is going to test their players to the absolute limit. Who wants it more with 26 minutes to go?
It's harsh to sub off Sebastian Szymanski because obviously he picked up that assist for Paschal's goal.
I guess maybe
he may have been feeling a little cramp.
Yeah, it's like injuries are heightened.
Yeah, we've already seen Pellegrini go down. Yeah. Dybala was holding his calf as well. El Shaarawy.
Every player just has to try and give
spin
110%.
From the number 37 there. I believe that's Eduardo Bove, isn't it? 37?
Or Brian Cristante.
No, Cristante's 4.
Yeah.
I've Spinazzola. I didn't know he's number 37. I presumed it was like a youth prospect.
I think Bove.
And he looked like he was playing midfield.
Ball in,
yeah, but I thought he didn't
on the ground. No one's there.
You can see how the fatigue is affecting them because the passing's sloppier. No one can get to the ball because they're running in slow motion.
All 20 okay, now I was like 21 players were in the final half there.
Spinazzola.
Good drive.
Driving it forward.
As it go from range.
That's a great effort, denied only by a good stop from Justin
And to be fair, you
Bieber.
don't think that for goalkeepers, but I mean, they still do get a bit tired to try and find the power to get off the ground and punch that away.
Did you know that Diego Llorente was on loan at Roma?
No.
The lead centre half.
Well, no wonder Leeds can't defend. He started every single game.
Yeah, he started in the centre of their defence and has been subbed off for Roger Ibanez.
Dybala puts the ball into the box.
Headed in!
Off
the post!
Off the post! Who was it?
I think it was it Dybala? Was it Ibanez?
Dybala took the corner.
Abraham then couldn't get... Okay, maybe not him. Cristante maybe? I don't know.
I thought it was Ibanez. He's off the pitch.
Potentially. No, he came on.
I think it was Rodriguez. Now here come final.
Pacquiao, the goal scorer earlier, has Danilo, has Santiago Jimenez, has a shot.
Patricio.
But that's not going to cause Patricio much.
This is going to the death, isn't it?
Great ball by Dybala.
Yeah, Ibanez.
Roger Ibanez against the post, and then Abraham just couldn't put in the rebound. He should have been able to manoeuvre his body, but he just touches it towards Bieber.
He kind of spun around the balls there.
Yeah.
Ibanez couldn't have done much more. He hit the cross section of the post and the crossbar.
Yeah. Wow.
Brilliant header.
Cristante.
Fine margins.
One back by Feyenoord. Jimenez used his body well. He's apparently offside.
I was saying man Jimenez there. Yeah, margins.
Yeah, he's off. Linesman didn't even wait to call that one.
Spinazzola cuts inside. Brilliant drive from the Italian fullback. Out wide to, is that Mancini?
Yep, Gianluca Mancini. Coming forward to the ball. Now Paulo Dybala. Now Mancini again.
Delivers.
Ball into the box. Headed away. And now Dybala. Knocks it across to Spinazzola. Bringing that ball forwards. Can he find someone with the pass? Dybala. And it falls to Bilo.
7 minutes to go until we get the end of the first 15 minutes.
Best stream this week. Thank you, Chelsea fan.
It's been a good one. Has been a good one.
We've done a lot this week, though, to be fair. But I think, personally, this has probably been the most exciting.
Definitely.
But of course, it's not the last stream this week. Join us on Sunday for Newcastle Tottenham. What a cracker that should be.
I'll be honest, the excitement level's probably 10 times less.
Yeah.
Oh, Newcastle have scored. Wow. Lloris isn't great, is he?
Ball forward from Patricio. Flicked on by Cristante. Trauner. Lovely bit of footwork there from final player. Pedersen trying to win the ball back. Shoves Spinazzola, and that is a free kick.
Mourinho, not on the edge of his technical area, on the edge of the pitch. Genuinely doesn't care.
On pitch.
Just stand on the line, walk on the pitch, get in the way of the line out. He's not bothered at all. I don't know why they bother marking out technical areas in most pitches. Because
any that Mourinho's on you.
Well, no, it never. Managers never stand in them.
Trauner.
I guess managers like Mourinho and Thomas Tuchel are always like running up and down the line.
Viva. Now one back by Roma. Here comes Matic.
I don't think Klopp knows what technical area is. He just runs where he wants.
He's just always running the fourth fish, isn't he?
Genuinely, he has to get his steps in. Just going back and forth from where he's sitting, just sprinting across to get to the official.
Yeah.
Roma's probably just enjoying to calm the play down and get a few passes together. Get a bit of breath back. Although now they're under a little bit of pressure. Ibanez, Mancini. He goes long. Looking for Abraham, he flicks it onto
Dybala knocks it down. Pellegrini
finds
Abraham across the box.
Oh, it's in!
Stefan El Shaarawy scored for Roma across the box from Abraham. El Shaarawy converts, and Roma have the winning goal potentially in this game. El Shaarawy prods it past Bilo, and Roma lead 3-1 on the night, 3-2 on aggregate, and as it stands, they will be heading to the Europa League semi-finals.
I think you could just see the fatigue setting in for Feyenoord.
Yeah, they're really just knackered, and it's been coming. It really has. Roma have looked the better side in this game from what we've watched in this extra time period. And yeah, you could just tell that Feyenoord were lacking that energy, lacking that edge, and Roma have scored.
Goal.
Stefan El Shaarawy,
linking up to Tammy Abraham.
the number 92.
And Feyenoord just starting to... Yeah.
Dybala down to Pellegrini, found Abraham in acres of space out on the right, squares it, El Shaarawy prods it past Bilo.
Yeah.
And run and
quite easy in the end.
Breaks
really,
away in celebration, yeah. Too many holes in that final defence as players just couldn't physically recover back.
But I've still got time. You never know in the Europa League. They've still got time.
They've just got to give everything they've got final to try and find a goal. Hanko annoyed it himself.
Wow.
Roma. A big goal. How different do you think this tie could have been had the legs been the other way around? If this was a final second leg.
I mean, I think the game would have gone exactly the way it did. Just right, it'd be Feyenoord winning 3-1 right now.
Wow. Yeah. Does show that how much of a difference having the home leg second can make. Well, you never know, because obviously
I thought
maybe Roma would have won 3-0 at home, and then
I thought Sporting would have had the same thing, but no.
Yeah, I don't really know what happened. I mean, the fact Sebastian Coates had about 3 chances he should have scored in the last 5 minutes. We watched 5 minutes, and Coates definitely should have scored some. So you understand that.
Big tackle from Pellegrini,
El Shaarawy. Trauner cuts it out. Ball forward from Cristante. Trauner, Pedersen.
Deep now.
And it's off, and it's a Roma ball, I think.
Yeah.
Daniele De Rossi watching on. Mourinho.
He's calm.
Pretty much on the pitch.
He's calm. He knows what he's doing.
We're going to see a replay of that goal again. El Shaarawy.
Just legs. You can just see the legs are dying on the final players as Abraham and Shaarawy cut through there.
Completely forgot Roma on site. If not, I probably would have worn my Roma shirt.
Yeah.
I was picking out a shirt to wear for the stream, and
Pellegrini can't advance.
Didn't find anything with Manchester United on it.
Thank God for that.
No Union Saint Gilloise shirts, unfortunately. Or Basel.
I guess it is.
If they win.
Yeah, put Darwin on the back. Good turn from Jimenez. The ball escaped him. And now
Dybala in behind.
Oh, it's brilliant.
That's such good defending from Hanko, I believe.
He's going to need a break now because they'll be tired.
Yeah.
About a minute and a half left of the first 15 minutes.
And as it stands, Basel, Switzerland's second, arguably third biggest club, will be heading to the semi-finals.
Yes. Could they win it? I mean, personally, I thought Nice would win that time.
You never know. Because I don't trust Fiorentina. I think West Ham are shoo-ins, personally, but
then they could also have a bad day.
No, then they did score like 5.
They did. They also went 1-0 down.
Yeah, they still overturned that.
And if Alkmaar...
Substitution, by the way, for Feyenoord. Welcome back, London Kane, mate.
Not expecting 2 minutes added time. Here comes Feyenoord, though. Ball just escapes Jimenez again.
Now, Shaarawy.
Also a change for Roma.
Both sides just want an injection of
both make a change
energy.
at half time.
Some fresh legs. Kokshu cut out
Jimenez
by Matic.
Really
There's still 15 minutes to go in this game. There's every chance that if Arne Slot can say the right things to his
You never know.
to his players, he could ignite some change. We've got another minute of additional time to this first half of extra time. But yeah, some options off the bench. I don't know who will be coming on for both sides. Roma may shore up their defence. I mean, they've not got any more attackers to use. They've already subbed on Abraham and Dybala. Neither of those started tonight. It's Belotti and Wijnaldum that started. Interesting choice. Still going strong here. Roma. Cristante. Now knocked all the way back to Jimenez, and now El Shaarawy, who's sort of just... Oh no, sorry, that was Mancini. Thought El Shaarawy was just sitting centre half to relax a bit.
Brilliant drive
Cristante, and it's... Oh yeah, sorry, Matic. Now back with Cristante. this is, yeah. It's clearly both sides very tired.
Yeah.
It's a matter of endurance at this point.
Mancini plays for Abraham.
Abraham, a big save from Bilo. Falls to Mancini, stopped by Pacquiao. Danilo.
No,
Surely that's there we go. Our first half of extra time. Yeah, no, that's not it, mate. We've still got another 15 minutes. Where are you off to? That Harry's done. Still 15 minutes to go. Will we see Feyenoord get back in this game? Will we be heading to penalties? Or have Roma done enough to see themselves through the semi-finals? It's going to be an interesting end to this spectacle. Pardon me, I am knackered. 3 consecutive streams. This one's headed to extra time, potentially to penalties.
No, I don't know. I do. That's the thing. Half of me wants to, half of me doesn't want to.
Whatever they put in Tesco's Cloud Lemonade, just keep me awake at this point.
I love that football calls it a pause in extra time, rather than half time of extra time.
I like it. Yeah, that's quite convoluted, to be fair. Oh, Declan Rice goal.
Let's have a look.
From earlier. Apparently it's a good finish.
Here we go. He won the ball back.
Let's have a look.
Drove forward. Oh, is he going to rough it out?
I think he's right. I think Declan Rice picks up the ball on the halfway line. Takes it past a few. Darts past a couple.
Lovely.
Slots it past the keeper.
Yeah.
And that was a big, important goal for West Ham.
You can see Arne Slot giving his team loads of instructions, telling them what to do. 15 minutes to get themselves back into the Europa League. If not, they'll be heading out.
Yeah.
Tell them
He's
to
trying
dig
to
deep.
ignite a spark in these players. There's a young side, this
And the
final
coach
team.
now going on,
They had to
very
rebuild
interested.
after they sold a lot of players following their runners-up. They
I mean,
finished
look at that. That's actually a really nice
their
camera
final
angle
loss last
of both
year.
Managers got their team round in a huddle.
Of course, this is a repeat of the 2022 Conference League final,
And Roma came out on top, and it looks like they might come out on top again.
which also went to didn't go to penalties, didn't go to extra pens. It was just a Zaniolo goal.
Oh, so yeah, Zaniolo. I keep thinking it was Tammy Abraham. It wasn't Tammy Abraham.
Yeah.
That was it. It was 1-0. Now it's 3-1 on the night, 3-2 on aggregate, and Feyenoord have 15 minutes to save their Europa League hopes.
Roma have got this now. You think so?
2 changes for Feyenoord: Dillerson
Dillerson
and Lopez.
and Lopez indeed, and that's going to be Alcambula ran on too quickly. Ezequiel Balode.
It's not what this is all about with his shirt.
It says Dillerson on the back of his shirt, and no, they got the wrong person. I don't know what's going on. I'm so baffled. Bloke called Marcus Lopez is on for Quilindisci Hartman, and Trauner, the centre half, is off. Roma, on the other hand, are serving on a centre half, and in the place of Stefan El Shaarawy, has to go on the pitch again to come off again. They didn't realise. There we go. Look. Lovely.
Didn't actually sit on the pitch.
Well, yeah.
Ban rope.
Kambula ran on, and then the linesman was like, hang on. The fourth was like, hang on, we've got to do something with this board, mate.
Yeah. That's Robert Jones.
Is it?
Yeah. It will be though, because it'll be Taylor's officiating team.
That is mental. Poor Robert Jones. Andrea Velotti, you're watching on. Of course, he was subbed off for Tammy Abraham.
Do you not want a night out in Rome with Anthony Taylor?
Belarus. Let's switch to a 3-back now, Feyenoord. They're throwing men for... Oh, there's a 4-back. Just the bloke was hiding from me. Hanko. Gertruida has now gone to centre-half. Back to Hanko. Lopez. One of the substitutes. Dillerson, another one of the substitutes. Stopped by the number 19. Abraham plays it forwards. Dybala. Roma just seem to have a bit more energy at this point in the game. Dybala with Selec in support. Fouled by the number 15. Not Maxime Lopez. Something Lopez. The guy came on a couple of minutes ago. People willing Roma to hold on at this point in chat. Chelsea fan London Kane, most specifically. 15 minutes to play. It's going to be a very interesting end to this game.
Yeah. Free kick here.
It's going to be tough. Feyenoord to have to deal with a set piece now. Taylor's got 3 watches. think one looks like a Fitbit. Then he's got one watch on his left wrist, one on his right. I'm guessing one's like his watch and the other one's the ref watch. That like tracks the time.
Or he's got one for extra and one for... Or he might have one for added time, one for...
Or one for timing, one for if goals go in or something.
Yeah.
Do you think that'd all be on one watch? I don't know. El Shaarawy to put the ball in. And it's headed away by Lopez.
No, according to Rome, they're going to keep the pressure on because they know they find a second goal, the game's gone.
Yeah.
And they'll be home and dry.
Mancini swinging on the goal. Abraham playing with the net. They're
I'll destroy the stadium.
They're bored, the Roman players. They just want that goal. They want to get this over the line. It's so close now they can taste it.
Time wasting for someone.
Dybala.
He's already out.
He needs to watch out because Taylor's going to send him off in a second. And he's going to miss the second leg. If he was to be sent off, of course. Yeah, first leg of the semis, it was to be sent off. Dybala. Players in the centre waiting for the delivery. Ball in, it's over everyone and it's out for a final goal kick. Bilo wants a ball, there's none, he goes searching for one. That's Roma on TV and needs on my computer. I need Roma and Basel to win. Okay. Well, at the moment, it looks like that's going to happen for you.
Yeah.
Contreras.
Lopez on the charge. Oh, it's a
One
sloppy
back.
pass.
Here come Roma. Lovely play. Dybala. Abraham. Stopped by Bilo. It's in the back of the net. Pellegrini, but the flag is up. Roma are celebrating. Pellegrini to stop celebrating. Lucky it doesn't get too embarrassing. He doesn't like rip his shirt off and tell it to the fans or something.
Richarlison. Sell it to a fan. Who was offside here then? Was it Tammy Abraham? I don't think he's offside.
I don't know.
VAR's got a cheeky look.
This could be decisive.
No, Taylor's happy. No, he's not happy. Is he happy? I don't... Yes, it's given.
Is the goal going to stand or
Tammy
not?
Abraham's reaction says it's been given.
Abraham's just celebrating.
What's going on? I think it's been given.
He thinks it stands. Taylor's having a check.
What's Taylor just told him?
I don't know what he's heard
And
Taylor
then by
say.
that reaction, he's onside.
He looked onside. Yeah, he looked onside. Yeah, this should stand.
I'm guessing by his reaction,
Roma
Taylor's just told...
should be through. Roma 4, Feyenoord 2.
I don't know why Tammy Abraham's rat like that if we don't know what's happened. I don't know why Tammy Abraham's celebrating.
Feyenoord will be disappointed with the manner they've lost.
Yeah. Especially if this now counts.
Yeah.
Goal. 4-1,
Yeah, there we go.
Roma home and dry.
Roma should progress. That's a big goal.
Massive cock up.
I'm sure I can't even bother to run on the pitch. Players are on the pitch. Totti in the stands we pan to. And the players are elated because that should be them progressing into the semi-finals of the Europa League. It's been a long journey. It's been a long evening for them. But Lorenzo Pellegrini, the skipper, bags for Roma. And they're celebrating on the pitch. It's all but over now. Feyenoord with 10 minutes. And 2 goals to find.
Yeah.
Seems unrealistic. I'm sure they'll throw everything they've got at it, but they just run out of steam, Feyenoord. They've run out of energy.
And with 10 minutes to go, Roma
ignited by their home crowd, have found glory here.
Yeah. And Feyenoord done. Feyenoord done and dusted.
Yeah. It's rare you see 2 goals in extra time, isn't it?
Yeah.
So obviously, usually, if they have to go to extra time, it's because they're very close. But
yeah.
Feyenoord will play on, of course. They're not going to just call it there. There we go. It's not like golden goal if you score twice. That could be a good idea, though, for extra time. Score twice in extra time, there we go. Or lead by 2 goals in extra time.
I hate golden goal, though.
Why?
Going it's just unfair.
Why?
Because, you know, I don't like it. because it doesn't give the other team a chance to respond.
Yeah, but that's sort of pointless so the game doesn't have to go on forever. I don't think golden goal is a good idea because they want the watch time, don't they? But if you had a 2 golden goal, then that at least
But
means
if anything, a
team
golden
will
goal
twice.
means the game will go on for longer.
Why?
Because
It's not infinite golden goal.
Well,
It's
it is,
30 minutes
no-
of golden goal and then
Oh,
you
is
get
it?
pens, yeah.
I thought it was just golden
Wasn't just
goal.
like, whoever scores next, these players have been playing for like 36 hours and none of them can be able to run anymore.
That's what I thought it was.
No. At that point, they'd probably just get a truce or something.
So they should do 1 year in the final. Do that like with if you score, you lose a player. That'd be mental, wouldn't it?
I'm glad you're not. Seferin's not listening to this.
Imagine you got like a 3v3, like Real Madrid versus Chelsea. It's a 3v3.
It wouldn't be, would it?
No.
Tell you what it would be. It'd be 3 Real Madrid players against 11 Chelsea
Real
players.
still win because Courtois is there.
Yeah.
Kugan keeps kicking at him. Free kick the final. Maybe there's a chance.
The LaRue's unfouled.
Do you know what? I need to see Napoli take a red card now. Who's this coming on?
It's not that's just his plan to Nikola Zalewski, the young Polish footballer.
Ergen Koku's on the ball here.
Can Cockshoe, can he create something from this? Taylor's stood in his way at the moment, so he can't take the free kick.
Don't know what Taylor's waiting for. What's going on?
Just in the way.
They're checking something. What's going on? Why is he just standing there for?
Maybe he broke.
Hopefully Taylor's a robot.
Cockshoe blocked
dear.
by
Couldn't
Dybala.
have gone anywhere.
And the ball's been deflected. He's putting the pressure on Bilo. It's a poor clearance by Bilo, but it's smashed back by Hanko. It's going towards their own net. Keeping an eye on Nice. Barca look so close to advancing. Is that game? I'm just going to see if we can watch that game. See if it's on
anywhere.
Where might that's WWE? Well, this is WWE highlights and Roma's
just
on.
Chuck, see what MLB off the beat is.
What is that's an ad? Off the bat, not off the beat. Major League Baseball off the beat. That's League goals.
That it might be on there.
Europa League highlights.
Surely. No,
No,
that's Christian
Ericsson's
Eriksen.
given an interview.
All right, no.
There's no other BT channels. Disgraceful.
Sky News on.
Okay.
Corner to finals. Ball in.
Paxao. Flicked away. Headed away.
Feels like ages we saw Paxao score in the
Anchor.
final and we thought he'd won it.
Cockshoe. Dillarusen loses possession. Roma breaking slowly, but with numbers. Here comes Matic. Driving forwards. They want a third so they can party into the night within the remaining 5 minutes. Kept it on, to be fair to it, Matic. The final don't really have much emphasis to attack here. Chelsea fan, thanks for tuning in. Good stream. Thank you, mate. See you Sunday. Thought it should be a good game between Newcastle and
definitely.
Tottenham. So yeah, see you there. But in the meantime, it's not like there's not going to be any football. Of course, you know there's going to be TFC content every Friday. Premier League predictions. Be there. 12 p.m. tomorrow.
Don't miss it because you will regret it for the rest of your life.
Okay, maybe.
Here come final.
Paxao, Jimenez, and ball
handball.
from Jimenez.
Oh, wow.
Smashed away. They are going to check this. They should.
Didn't get him too close to his bodies. Yeah, no.
Probably not going to be given, is it?
But
Mancini.
for the point of the sport, let's give it.
Yeah, for a bit of fun. In fact, Taylor had to act it out. Good.
Yeah, I'm Anthony Taylor. I'm going to show him.
Plus 2 minutes stoppage time. Basel were close to the win. 32 shots, 13 on target by Roma.
Wow.
That is
They've peppered
mental.
that final goal.
That is mental.
Arne Slot's furious. He's just told someone to F off.
God.
Probably Anthony Taylor.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Just for no reason, he just goes, Anthony, fuck off, mate.
Just telling everyone to walk down the tunnel himself before Taylor can even get out the red card.
Matic, Abraham. Lopez back to Bilo. Full time in Basel, in Nice.
Wow.
Sorry, Basel progressed to the Conference League semis. Nice knocked out.
That's huge.
Wow.
And we are 4 minutes away here from reaching our conclusion and finishing off this quarter-final stage of European football. I feel like it's been a long one. And then we've got a few weeks till semi-finals.
Lads, what should I be called? Jack and Harry or Harry and Jack? Lol. I think Jack and Harry works best.
Bob and Brad.
Not that. I'm not going to be called Bob or Brad.
I'll be called Brad. No, I won't. Hate that Brad.
Okay.
Don't use names.
Okay. Pellegrini is being panned too. Patricio now is looking to send this along. Who's he going to find with a pass?
Hope he gets on with it, come on.
Yeah. He's going to get himself done in for time wasting in a second, isn't he?
Get on with it, mate.
He's already on it, yellow.
Look at the defenders from Roma, they're knackered.
He's giving him all the rest. Nice of him.
I
He
got
has
booked
now
that
been
guy.
booked. Okay. I thought he was already on it, yellow.
Damn funny, we got sent off.
When was third yellow, by the way, in extra time?
I mean, Jimenez dispossessed. Oh, this slot can't bring it down. Mancini's fighting someone.
I have to say, the Europa League semis are a little disappointing, but I think the final could be set up
Who
sensationally.
are they?
Juventus, Sevilla, Roma, Leverkusen. Both could be good games, but if that final's Roma, Juve, an
Yeah,
all
Roma,
Italy
Sevilla.
final, yeah. I thought that's going to be an exciting
I
game.
hope it's not all Italy, because that's just like a normal Serie A.
Imagine Roma win the Conference League, then the Europa League, and then the Champions League.
They won't win the Champions League next year.
Why not?
They just won't. Potential red card check. Don't know what for. Don't know where that's come from.
Mancini, what looks of it. Hang on.
This is fun.
Or maybe a final player. I think it could be Santiago Jimenez.
He's going to the monitor. Taylor's on the monitor.
That's, yeah.
To the monitor. Taylor's to the monitor. That doesn't really work the tune, but we're still going to stick with it. Taylor to the monitor. That's a red card.
Yeah, he's just smacked Mancini.
Jimenez is off it.
I thought Mancini was trying to explain why he's innocent, but actually he's trying to explain why Jimenez is guilty. Yeah, that's going to be a red card for the Mexican. Just no intent to play the ball.
Nah.
Just angry and goes in at Mancini, who firms it and then stands over him and screams in his face. Here we go.
Goodbye. Na 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 na.
Na 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 na. Hey, goodbye. Straight down the tunnel.
Hey. You had to stay out.
How do they say bye in Italy?
Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao, Felix. Oh. VAR check.
Wow.
Check over. Red card. Yeah. What a night.
Yeah, 3 minutes of additional
Oh,
time,
right.
everybody.
Oh, na, 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 na.
What mental things can happen in the next 3 minutes?
If I don't have scored 2 goals, I will cry. That's a pretty mental
Oh, they're
thing.
falling over the ball. Dybala! And it's wide.
Boom, bam, that's hit me on the head, blimey.
Look at what's happening. Like, things have just happened
What a night.
constantly. Oh, it's mental.
Thanks for turning up, everyone.
Yeah, it's been a very enjoyable evening. I'm going to go rest and recuperate for 2
we're
days and
asleep
then we're
so
back for
long.
Newcastle. Tottenham on Sunday.
Wish I could rest for 2 days. The
Okay.
grind never stops. It's good footwork. Got shoe. 1-2. Is it going to fall to?
Oh, someone's fault. Oh, there we go. Dealt with by Roma.
Can Feyenoord get 2 goals?
No. Oh, that's Patrick Lopez falling over trying to get the ball back.
At this point, just go stick it in your own goal.
Nah.
I would.
I'd get a glory goal.
It's funny. 1 minute and a half to go. Who's our man of the match in the Sevilla United game? Mine's Loic Bardet.
En-Nesyri, Loic Bardet,
Right.
Harry Maguire.
Who's our man of the match in this game? I'll go Dybala.
El Shaarawy because he's got a high number.
Who's the other game we watched?
don't-
Sporting Juventus.
I'm sure
Who's
about
the man of the
6
match?
minutes out. I'm going to go Coates to get missing.
I'm going to go Pogba.
Okay. Sure. You're just trying to dispel this rumours that you're like Graham Souness. Oh, Danilo. He just put it wide. A minute to go.
Sleep so well.
Good
Look
seems-
at Mourinho getting the crowd.
He's loving it. He's loving it. I love it.
Where is he though? He's not in his dugout.
He's gone.
Is he ran around the pitch?
Yes.
He's ran around the pitch and just got the crowd going.
Hey, that's the same section we were in.
Yeah.
He's just
Look
run
at
down the
him,
left,
He's
hasn't he?
loving it. He's
They
laughing.
find
He's
him
full of-
hilarious,
He's
don't
taking the
they?
piss now.
Where's he going?
Look at him go. He's getting on the final bench in a minute.
Jose Mourinho.
Who's that guy?
Jose Mourinho. I love him. He's just class. He's so good.
Legend. Absolute legend.
Out of play by Mancini.
Do you think it'd be so cool with that cameraman down there where he sits on the camera and moves it around quickly?
Mourinho. They're just watching Mourinho.
Yeah.
They've got bored of the game.
Mourinho. Jose Mourinho.
Oh, he put it 3-0 to Roma in the extras.
Mourinho.
2-0 in extra time, yeah.
Mourinho. And that's good full time whistle, surely, please, Anthony. Yeah,
There
that's
we
full time,
go.
Roma through.
Good time. Roma are through to the Europa League semi-finals where they will face Leverkusen. Out of the competition. Now,
Leverkusen.
Feyenoord, a tough battle they gave though, and that means, when we're talking about predictions for the finals last Tuesday, I said that Feyenoord and Benfica would win, and they both subsequently lost their quarter-finals. So great predictions. We'll probably end up
Solid
doing
3 hours, thanks everyone.
Yeah, we've been around for a while. We've got some lovely glowing reviews of tonight's stream. London Kane, good stream tonight, lads. Entertainment, a good night of football, and then come on, you Orient, which I don't know how that
Mine's a great place to
relates.
stop.
But yeah, great stream. I mean, Rome versus Leverkusen so far is going to be exciting. Yeah, it should be. I think Rome will have that comfortably. Sorry, it should be a good game though. UEFA Youth League is on tomorrow.
No.
Hashtag split U19s against AC Milan U19s. Somehow that's on BT Sport. But yeah, good stream, good night. Oh yes, thank you, Yellowstone. As I've said though, content, Prem predictions out in the morning, 12 PM GMT. No, BST, we're on the summer, aren't we?
Yeah.
BST, make sure to watch that where we give predictions and none of them turn out to be right. On Saturday,
quite
there's
fun.
nothing, but if you check the Instagram, then there might be some updates from London. Because I'm heading off to go and watch Chelsea women in the Champions League.
Oh, no.
And then on Sunday, we're back for Newcastle Tottenham. And on Monday, nothing. But look out for all that great stuff. Streams next week. The big one on Wednesday, Manchester City versus Arsenal. On Thursday, we've got Newcastle Tottenham as well. No, Newcastle United. United Tottenham. I can't remember.
Who gives a
Yeah, we're live. See you there. That is all for us today, though. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.